I have a son.
A son? Wait.
Yeah, I have a son.
What?
What?
We just asked you, did you have a child?
No, you asked me if I had kids.
Well, bro, it's the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same. Kids is more than one. And
Do you have a singular child?
Well, you guys were referring to.
Jermaine.
You guys were referring to the
referring
group of
to
the kids.
your
I'm like, no, those are not my kids.
But you do have.
I have a kid, yeah, of my own who is about to turn 17
Wow.
from a previous relationship.
Wow. Okay.
So you don't
Yeah,
think that's
now I
something
was
you should have
young,
told
like-
me?
Huh?
You don't think that's something you should have told me?
You never asked me. You
I've
never.
asked you, did you have a child? Yes,
You
I
never
have.
straight up asked me if I have a. When?
I've asked you multiple
Well,
times.
did she say
did
she
you
said
have a
you have
child?
kids? And you said no.
Wow.
Here? Hello.
Hi.
It's you. What's up? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
How are you? You look
I'm
beautiful.
Great. Thank you. You as well. Hi.
This is Laura and,
Nice to meet
Malcolm.
Yeah.
I can't believe you know Malcolm, right?
I do.
I'm glad it's you, but why you bring me all through this though? Like,
So you gonna act delusional in front of them?
what you mean? How I'm acting delusional though? So,
Really? See, that's why I didn't want them to come.
what you mean? Like, tell me, explain to me, like, what did I do?
You ain't tell these people you owe me money.
I mean, I was gonna give it back to you, so.
You had over a year to give it back. I haven't got it yet.
He mentioned that you had asked for money, but he did not explain that it was money that you had given him.
I mean, I was going through a rough time in prison and she had helped me out, so.
How much money did you lend him?
$500. Well, why you accept my money and tell me you was gonna give it back to me, and then you gave me the runaround saying you was gonna pay me back with your life, you was gonna marry me, this, that, and the third.
I am. That's what I've been trying to do, but every time I try to meet up with you, you always had to run around, so.
Okay, this is new information for us, so we're just catching up. So everything, for the most part, with obviously the omission of you giving him money, about your relationship is true. He found you on Snapchat, you guys talked, you shared a real connection,
Yes.
and you were excited about being with him when he got out of prison, right? Or
After I started catching feelings, I started looking on your comments and I'll go through your likes and all kind of stuff, and I see all kind of women.
Whoa. Is that?
I share lip gloss before I share my man.
Well, look, there's a lot of new information for us, but the feelings that you had for him faded, and the only reason you really stayed in touch is because you're hoping that he would pay you back the way he said he would.
Yes, I need my money.
So
and I waited long enough.
That's why you used to just pop up every now and then.
Yeah, to
hit me
see
with
if you got a
text.
job and if you could pay me back.
$500 though?
Yes,
All
$500.
this over $500.
Yes, I have a kid. You know that. $500, that's a lot to me.
But you know my situation.
Okay,
so
you know mine. You don't care.
I do care.
You keep talking about your situation.
Like, I just got out of prison. What
I
you
don't
want me to
care.
do? Jump over
Yeah,
the
jump over the
moon?
moon with the spoon.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But you did have feelings for him at some point.
He's charming. I did.
Like, is it gone? That's all
What,
I
the
want.
feelings?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I saw your face when he came around the corner, and
I mean, he is fine.
all right, well, here goes nothing.
Somebody's coming, somebody's coming.
Where?
To the front door.
Just now, accidentally.
Hey.
Hey, how's it
How you
going?
doing?
Good, good.
Neve.
Nice to meet you.
Well, we're looking for Philip.
He's around the back, actually.
Oh.
So if you guys want to go around the back, he's that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
We're just gonna go. Okay.
Well, I don't know. I can check it out.
We're getting further and further into the
I'm like so anxious.
a little creeped out.
Philip! What?
I need to stay as close to the exit as possible.
Jesus Christ, this is like so stressful.
Sham,
Okay, I'm gonna stay with you, girl. This is weird.
what you got us into?
My heart is like gonna jump out my chest. Like, where is he?
Well, you always wanted a prince. Well, here I am. It's me. Your old friend Mike.
But what, so you're...
I'm Philip. I did the whole thing, of course I did.
Are you drunk?
What? I told you I was gonna get you back, girl. I told you.
Oh, you gotta... No
You don't
way,
remember?
girl.
Oh, really? You stole my boyfriend in Mexico? I told you. I said, don't take my boyfriend. And you took him anyway. You're evil and you're a slut. I told you I'd get you back, girl.
Who is this guy?
And you can't just throw away a friend that's been with you for 20 years, Jam. It's not fair.
This guy's nuts.
Sorry.
Wait, hold on a second. When were you guys friends?
Like, we haven't spoken in 2 years. Literally 2 years. I blocked this idiot on everything. Every single thing he's blocked.
I met you when you were 18. When you were a child and people were trying to take advantage of you in Hollywood, I was there. And I helped you the whole time. And we were friends for 20 years, and then we get into a fight.
You are a piece of
Literally.
I'm having a hard time understanding. So you had a boyfriend
In Mexico.
and you guys went on a trip to
No,
Mexico.
that guy was not your boyfriend, and you guys were not like in some kind of relationship. You just once, and then he looked at me like a hungry wolf and came, and he slept with me. I didn't even sleep with him. I don't even know.
And you
like,
guys were good friends?
Oh, totally.
We were for a long time, but he's such a mess is the problem. What a You better get security. I'm gonna kill this idiot.
Well, if you need a break or if you need to take a...
I might. I'm sorry.
Hi.
What was your name?
My name is Mike. Hi, nice to meet you.
Mike. Hello.
Hi,
Tammy.
gorgeous.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Well, what inspired your decision to create this Instagram profile, reach out?
I kept on trying and trying. Like, I tried a blonde surfer guy, and she wouldn't answer. And then I tried different, and I thought, well, I know what she really likes.
What was what she really likes?
Like an Arab prince
Oh, I see.
type. So that's why I'm...
And what was the whole thing yesterday with this friend who was going to buy her art? That wasn't, there was no truth to that.
No.
either. Right, okay.
No. I want to teach her a lesson. I am not the only one that will tell you of her friends that she does this sort of thing all the time with different men constantly. Just don't take my man. That's all.
But was he your man?
Well, ish.
How did things go from friends to not talking for 2 years?
She left with my boyfriend or whatever. I called her and I screamed at her and told her that she was evil, etc., and so on, and she was a slut. And she got mad, and then she blocked me.
I'm gonna go see how she's doing. Hey, girl. Are you okay?
No, I'm like so embarrassed. I'm like so embarrassed. He's the sick, like he's an asshole. We were good friends, it's true, we were. We were genuinely good friends for a long, long time.
And then
But the guy was not his boyfriend. The guy was not his boyfriend. Oh God, I don't want to hear his bull, honestly.
I wanted to teach her a little lesson. Did I want it to go this far? Absolutely not.
I'm so angry and so like embarrassed. Like I just don't know what to say.
you need to let him know that he actually hurt your feelings, and this is not a key. This is not funny.
Okay. I love how you're smiling. Like you has a
Well,
big
what am I
smile.
supposed
Wee,
to
I'm
do?
so funny.
What?
Like you're not that funny, first of all.
Okay.
Okay. Are we done?
What? You're gonna beat me up on camera? What, girl?
I'm beating you up on camera.
What did I
when
do?
you, for 2 months, did what you did to me and then was like, ha ha, it's a joke.
Well,
And I'm beating you up. You're the victim here.
no, I'm not a victim at all.
Okay. This is like sick. Like I feel like it's like twisted. I'm ready to get the out.
Yeah, that's it right there.
All the windows open, waiting for you to peek inside.
Oh, a TV!
What?
The TV!
Where?
She left it in front.
Where is she?
There's a note on the TV.
Oh my, get the I gotta see this note.
Let's park.
Does it say anything inside?
No, it just says, I'm sorry, don't hate me.
Well, is this just a random address?
It's looking like it.
Somebody lives here.
Well, we should definitely not. Why are our lights on?
I'm more shocked that they actually left the TV.
I'm really blown about seeing this TV when you pull up.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Oh,
Hi.
Neve.
Hi, Doris.
Doris. All right, nice
Doris.
to meet you.
So you're not Melissa or Megan?
Well, are you who we've been communicating with? Are you the person that's been talking to John this whole time?
Yeah.
But we also obviously talked to some guy.
Yeah, that's a friend of mine, Phil.
Okay. His name is Phil.
Yeah. I just kind of needed someone to help me out.
Got it.
You know, to kind of get in the middle of it.
Okay. Before we get into questions and kind of clear it, why don't you just kind of let us know what's up from your side of things so that we can better understand how this all went down.
Well, I've been in a very vulnerable state. I've been over a lot in a lot of relationships. So creating the Megan account has caused me to let my wall down a little bit. Everything that I have told him, though, has been true, other than the picture, of course. The picture is definitely not me.
Okay. And kids?
I do have kids.
2 kids.
I do, and I have 2 boys, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's all true.
That's all true.
You're
but
not 20.
I'm not 27.
But how old are you?
I really don't want to say that.
Okay. I
Because
wouldn't
it's a-
ever except you lied about your age.
Right.
And I just feel like in this context,
Yeah.
you kind of have to confess what your actual
Oh,
age
my
is
goodness.
Because you lied.
I really am not comfortable sharing my age right now. John, I will definitely tell you my age when I'm comfortable.
What's the problem? I mean,
I have a lot of emotional damage from my exes. And you could tell how much he had went through, and I went through a lot of too. You know, so I guess I also wanted to see, if I looked like somebody else, maybe thinner, a little younger, see what the reaction was gonna be. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Because I'm really sorry. It was the response was different for me, Sorry, I'm breaking down here.
but why didn't you talk to him on the phone?
I think when I heard a little bit about him investigating into Megan, I knew her voice was gonna be different,
And the text messages that John got last night
From Doris.
Yes, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
Yep.
And then the other one?
Christine.
That's my friend, Melissa.
Right.
Oh, that's your friend.
She's a really good friend of mine.
She
so
just
that's actually-
texted for you.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's Melissa,
yeah.
who posted on your wall. You've really been lying to me for 3 months, and I've never been lied to that long. I'm just blown right now. If you know that I've been through, you shouldn't just kept on lying to me.
Everything I have told you is true, other than the physicality
Everything else you've told me is
of it.
not true.
Yeah, other than the
Wait a
physicality of
second.
it. And I hope that you're not that shallow.
But we know that the Megan page is fake.
Some guys can be shallow.
But you can't, that's kind of manipulative to say. Because you did lie to him. So you can't say, I hope that you're
On
not
the-
that shallow, and because we have an emotional connection,
That
that's
is-
gonna tug on his heartstrings and make him think that he now
That I'm
has to
being
have a
shallow.
No,
relationship.
no, not at all. No.
It's
And
not
what he
shallow
said
for
is
somebody to
100%.
want somebody to tell the truth.
Like telling the truth.
My intention was not to hurt you. You know what I mean? I'm probably getting hurt more because I feel so bad,
Do you need a minute?
Yeah.
Should we go in the car or something?
I feel bad. I mean, I hope he handles it, right? I mean, that's why I didn't want to, keep continuing this, God, I'm gonna keep crying. That wasn't my plan to, the waterworks to come.
You have to see any water.
Yeah, but they're in there.
Well, I mean, look, I asked Doris how she's feeling now, and her response, well, I'm concerned about how John's feeling.
I'm pretty pissed right now. She just tried to, I almost fell for it too. She tried to get me to feel sorry for her for lying to me for so long. I don't get how that works. You knew I've been in a manipulative relationship before. You just tried to play me again like I'm dumb. I don't get how this is gonna, just why? Like, I had some real feelings there.
I mean, if you think that I'm manipulative.
You really just tried to play me right there.
How?
I almost felt.
How did I play you? I would love to know. Please tell me.
You're trying to act all sad and sweet and like you hurt more than me. There's no way. I've been the one that's been played.
That's
so
what I'm saying. I'm feeling for you. I'm sad for you. Okay, I could give a less damn about myself.
I don't know. That's not what I heard a minute ago, but.
I think that you have been through a lot.
Yes.
And I feel for you. But I think with what you have been through, you may not even be conscious of it, but I think that the few things that you have said have been manipulative. Saying, I care about you more than I care about myself is now...
feelings.
Yeah,
yes,
and I'm a good person.
You have now put it in his mind that he needs to feel sorry for you because you don't care about yourself.
I don't want you to feel sorry for me at all.
And it then makes him feel like his feelings are invalid.
Can I say that, or does that sound manipulative too? I'm just being open. Like, I don't want him to feel sorry for me.
I don't think that you're conscious of it, but it is something to consider moving forward with how you communicate.
I would love for him to tell me where he's coming from, though, for real.
I ain't got time
I would have
to
told
waste.
you
Like,
eventually.
You just wasted 3 months of my life. I'm not gonna get back.
I didn't know that I was wasting
You're
your
fine.
life.
Don't feel sorry for
still
me. You're
thought
good.
it was a good experience, you know, to be able to
Like, talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't want to talk to a stranger. That's the thing.
I was myself. It's just not the picture, for sure.
I want to know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
How are you just feeling right now? You know, when you go home, are you open to her messaging you?
Oh no, yeah, I'm pretty blown by all this.
Take all the time you need.
Are you able to delete the Megan profile?
Absolutely. I could do it right now.
Can we? I just feel like it'd be good for everyone.
Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
I
Let me
get
go
ya.
get it.
All right,
I
let's see.
actually will be very happy to do that.
All right.
Delete account.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm free.
Megan is
I'm
gone.
free.
That was exhausting.
Yes. Thank you.
Good job.
Got messenger off
Free.
too?
This is not something I would normally do. I'm letting you know that, John. It's like not, if that makes it any better.
There it is. All right. Shall we?
It's time.
Let's see what we got going on here. You guys hang here. Let me just scope it out.
Creepy.
Whose house is this?
No, I've never seen no videos with nothing like this or anything.
Are the lights on?
Can't really see.
Of course, every blind is closed.
Hello?
Hey,
Oh, who's that?
What's up?
how you doing? Nice to meet you, man.
Good to meet you too, man. Jermaine.
Yeah.
That's him.
Well, come on out. we're all not really sure what to expect, but
Hi. Hey.
How you doing, Erica?
Hey.
here he is.
What's up?
It's nice to see you in person.
Nice to see you too. You look good.
How you doing?
Tammy.
Jermaine.
Nice to meet you. Wow. Okay.
So what the hell's going on? Because you said you lived in Texas yesterday, but you told Erica you live here.
I own a house in Lubbock, Texas, you know.
Okay.
So that's my hub. That's where I go. And LA is basically where I come to work in.
Fine. So
Yeah.
if it's been you talking to her the whole time, which it has, right?
Yeah, of course.
Why haven't you been down to try to meet up or FaceTime?
You've been to New Orleans twice.
Yeah.
She's been here.
Well, I didn't do the FaceTime because, I don't know, it's like, I don't feel like we needed that. We connected on levels far beyond that, you know what I mean? And the reason why I haven't met you, Erica, is basically because in my line of work, I have to travel a lot. I do a lot of set design, also.
Yeah, but you came to New Orleans twice, and you could have made time.
When I came to New Orleans, I was actually with family.
Family, huh?
Yeah, I accidentally slipped up. I didn't want you to know I was out there because I knew you'd be upset because we've been trying to meet each other for the longest. So I felt bad that I didn't.
But if you're trying to date me, then you should want me to meet your families.
Yeah, but it's complicated because I just,
Just what?
it's
Do you have kids?
kids. I don't have kids.
Girlfriend?
No.
Married?
No, I'm not married. Why do you feel like I got kids and I'm married?
We talked to your friend, he goes by Peanut.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yes, that's my best friend.
You didn't want to like answer any questions about you, but he said something at the end of our conversation. He was like,
If you have questions for him, ask him, but he's got problems
with his kids and
the kids at the mom's house.
See, I was in a relationship, and the woman that I was with, she had children.
How long were you in that relationship?
I was in a relationship like 3 years, 4 years. The relationship was, you know, it was rocky, man.
So when did you end your previous relationship?
It's probably like a little bit over a year ago.
So for like the first 2 years that you were talking to Erica, you were very much still in that.
Damn.
Yeah. During the time we were talking about meeting each other and doing all these things, I was still kind of in that relationship, and I was trying to get out of that relationship. You know what I mean?
Did you tell Erica about that? Did you guys ever talk about?
No, I never told her that. I didn't want to bring my drama into your life while you were going through what you were going through. You know what I mean?
I understand all that, but you know, from her point of view, I feel like that feels a little deceptive.
I mean, deception, deceiving, lies. You would have to say, I haven't said anything. I didn't tell her that, hey, I'm not in a relationship.
I asked you, was you in a relationship? You said no.
I just didn't feel like it was necessary at the time to express all of my woes upon her while she was going through health issues and family emergencies and things of that nature, and I just didn't want to pour that on her. You know what I mean?
So look, while you've been honest about most of the major details of your life, there have been some elements of your story that you've told Erica that were a little bent. You were still in a relationship when you met. I don't have kids.
Well, I have a son.
A son?
Wait. Yeah, I have a son.
What?
What? We
just asked you, did you have a child?
No, you asked me if I had kids.
Well, bro, it's the same thing.
No, it's not the same. Kids is more than one. And
Do you have a singular child?
But you guys were referring to...
Jermaine.
You guys were referring to the group of the kids. I'm like, no, those are not my kids.
But you do have
I have a kid, of my own who is about to turn 17 from a previous relationship.
Wow, okay.
So you don't think that's something you should have told me?
Huh?
You don't think that's something you should have told me?
You never asked me.
I've asked you, did you have a child? Yes,
You never straight up asked me if I have a kid. When?
I've asked you multiple
Well,
times.
did she say
you have a child?
kids? And you said no.
Wow. So we better play that game.
You don't have to tell everybody your business right off break, but like after 3 years and somebody's asking you, do you have kids? Withholding information is still lying.
All right, so hold on. So let's just get to the present, okay? You're here. So the question now is, what are your feelings for Erica?
I mean, one thing that I wanted to tell you, Erica, is that over the span that we've been talking to each other, I've grown to like you a lot, and I want a chance or a shot with you. You know what I mean? I want to be able to see how that looks like, you know? You know how we talk, you know? We have a connection, and you know...
We do, but that's big. That's not something small.
What? I don't want to think the worst. Hey, how's it going, Neve and Cammy? My name is Jacob, and I'm 18.
Oh, fresh.
About 9 months ago, I noticed this girl named Stephanie coming into my lives on TikTok. She was hot. And I was newly single. She also seemed super smart and supportive. I was always excited to talk to her and hear her voice. She wants to love me. She lives in New York City, but I move around a lot, so it wasn't a big deal. Recently, though, I realized I didn't know as much about her as I'd thought. When I asked her if she had more social media, she sent me a Facebook page that had a different last name than the one she had given me. I asked her about it, but so far she hasn't explained. The Facebook account also seems like a ghost account. There's nothing on it but a picture of me. Weird. Stephanie has a unique career, always underground.
She works in a bunker.
Which makes communicating a challenge. I don't want to doubt her or be too nosy. She's been there for me, and even though I'm only 18, I can see myself settling down with her. Let's talk about what we're dealing with here, okay?
Okay.
So we downloaded all the photos that you sent us. We thought, let's start there. Let's see if we can find out if these pictures that she sent, both of her and of the bodies in the morgue, if they're really who she says they are.
Yeah.
So we searched this picture, okay? And when we ran the photo, we found a hit. It's a stock photo.
Oh, man.
Okay, so it exists on the internet where she clearly found this picture. She did not take this photo. So if she lied about this picture, I think it's safe to say there's a good chance she's not a mortician.
Oh, my God.
The next thing we did was we looked up her photo, and we found a Janelle Mayumi. We went to her page, and we found this. This is Janelle. She's a model in Miami. The person you're talking to has been stealing this girl's photos. Let's text Stephanie. Hey, we landed. When can we meet? He said, I need a few hours. Why don't we go to our hotel? Oh boy, we got an update. I'm ready now. You can come over.
Okay.
Okay, over soon. All right, let's get in the car and tell Jacob to meet us in the car.
All right.
Pull it around.
So what are we gonna do when this girl doesn't come outside? Because that's what it's giving. Hi.
Hello.
Are you guys here filming an episode, or
Oh.
are you
Yeah.
here with last year's Catfish?
We
No,
did an
we're-
episode in
Did we?
Spokane.
Right around the
Was
corner.
that the one last year? I'm trying to think.
He lives around here, not that far
Who
away.
lives around here?
I think his name is Isaac.
Isaac.
Hi, guys.
Oh
Isaac
my.
was the one with the hotel.
Wait, no.
With the
Sorry about you guys, I gotta go to work.
Hold on. Oh, you work here?
Yeah, I do,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Anyway, thanks. Yeah.
Isaac was the one
Who had the friend come on camera?
I just wanted to say that I wanted to apologize.
Yes.
Was that-
Yes, the woman. He had the woman come on camera.
Who is that woman that was just talking to us?
That wasn't her talking. That was me.
Oh, that was you talking.
I need evidence.
Hi, how are you?
He had the woman
But the
come on
voice
camera.
thing.
Yes.
He lives
yes.
close by, but we never met up with him because we just
We did
video
a virtual
chatted.
one because it was the pandemic.
Oh my God.
He was talking to fine ass Brian.
Brian with a Y.
Brian was talking to what was her
Stephanie.
name?
Stephanie! It was Stephanie! It was, oh my God.
Son of a bitch. What?
It is all coming back to me.
Isaac.
It's gotta be.
Brian was also on TikTok, just like Jacob.
Jesus.
Both cute young guys.
Catfishing straight young men.
And Isaac said that he knew how to turn them.
In the past, I've catfished, and I go for straight guys. I've came clean to them, and it ended up being a relationship.
Well, Isaac, even though you've done it in the past and it's worked out for you, that doesn't make it right. You are perpetuating this stereotype that gay guys are out to turn straight men. And I got on his ass, and here we are again.
We clearly didn't get through to him.
Jacob earlier said if it's a guy,
Right.
I'm gonna knock him out. We can't bring Jacob to that. There's no way.
Maybe we should go over there first. Make
Yeah.
sure that whoever it is cool and not gonna blow things up with Jacob.
Yeah.
And then potentially tomorrow bring Jacob to meet up.
Yeah, clearly.
Because Isaac, wasn't he also like sassy with Brian?
I see it differently.
We know you see it differently.
What is love? Brian ever gets that wild hair in his ass, and he wants to call Stephanie. I'm still here.
But luckily, Brian
Was chill.
handled it very,
And
very
wasn't
well.
in the room.
Exactly.
Tell him like, hey, we're gonna go check this out.
Oh.
Hey, guys.
Oh God.
Isaac, bring your ass on outside.
Oh my God.
Come on.
You got your runway.
Yeah,
Here it
let's
is.
go.
Give us the show, Isaac.
Mm-hmm. Careful. Steady. What's the look? What's it giving?
It's giving wedding
To
Jacob.
Looks more like a funeral.
Well, thankfully he didn't come because I don't think that he needs to be a part of your circus.
Well, that's unfortunate because I feel like that we could definitely work something out.
There's no way.
In your eyes, but in my eyes, it's
Isaac, has he ever given you any indication that he would be interested in men?
No, but that'd be a question I'd have to ask because it never got to that.
So you talked to him for 9 months and you didn't figure that out?
No.
Then maybe you should start dating as yourself and stop playing these games.
In your eyes, it's probably going to be like a game, but it's not a game to me. I really do care about him.
And
But Jacob's, even if Jacob were gay, he's 18, you're like 40. He's too young for you. You should be dating men.
Says who?
It's just weird, it's inappropriate.
But it's not even just his age that's inappropriate. Everything that you've been doing is inappropriate. We talked about this already.
This is how I am, though. And I know that people are not gonna, you know, accept certain things, but they can always walk away. They have the option right after that.
But they don't have the option for the 9 months that they've been talking to you. It's not cool to constantly be setting traps for people despite the clear identification that people make for their own sexuality. You choose to trick them into these relationships and then be like, hey, it's actually been me the whole time.
You guys don't see that. You don't see what's behind the eyes of like the catfish. We go through a lot of pain and we express ourselves in different ways.
I totally feel you on that, but I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody gives a about your pain when you come like this with the theatrics.
Okay, that sounds great, but I was talking to Neve. Like,
that's okay.
And, right, well, look, I'm talking to you now.
Right,
So
well,
what I'm saying,
I was talking to Neve.
what I'm
so
saying
I was
still
trying to hear
stands.
what
You're
he
lucky
was
that you're
saying.
talking on the show at all, again. The problem is that I think you're a clown, and I think that your behavior is clown behavior.
Dear Neve and Cami, my name is Tatiana. I'm 19, and I'm a nursing student from Houston, Texas.
Age 10.
Recently, I started dating an amazing guy named Gemini. But don't worry, I've actually met him in real life. Wait a second.
I feel so lucky when you say that you love me.
We've just gotten together and things are going well. Gemini is sweet, loving, charming, handsome guy, and I'm hoping this relationship is going to work out. But there is one small issue. His friend, Miranda. He met her 7 years ago online, and they've been talking on and off ever since. Miranda comes back into his life every couple of months, causes some drama, and then disappears. I'd actually call it toxic. But she's helped him through some rough times. Unfortunately, she's never able to video chat or meet in person. I'm not writing in as a jealous person or anything, but I don't like that she's recently popped back up into his life and is causing him stress. I'm helping him reach out to you guys, but I feel like he should take it from here. Please help Gemini get the answers he needs so he can move on. Thank you, Tatiana. So take us back about how you met Miranda and how we got to where we are now.
All right, I had, it was just a normal day. I just woke up and I was just posted a status. Why tall girls wear heels? What y'all trying to do, whisper to God? She commented on it. And then we just started talking. I just needed somebody to talk to. I opened up more. She helped me like keep my mind, like I almost committed suicide. Like, wow. That's how bad it was. She was somebody I can run and talk to. That's pretty much why I kept going back to her.
So your relationship with Miranda is a really meaningful, very emotional part of your life. And she's always been there and helped you out and kept you, you know, looking forward and positive.
Yeah.
To me, the most interesting part of the story is your friend, Danielle, who you met in real life, who's also friends with Miranda. Has Danielle ever met Miranda?
They used to dance together.
Do they have photos together or anything like that?
No.
When you saw Danielle, did you ask her about Miranda in person?
At that time, Miranda was disappeared, so she didn't come up in the conversations.
So there's no guarantee that this Danielle on Facebook is the same Danielle that you've talked to in real life, in person?
Like, I don't know.
Hey, Neve and Cami. Here are all the Facebook accounts I have for the girls. Miranda's page, Danielle's page, and here's Miranda's phone number. Can't wait to hear what you dig up. Let's just take Miranda's phone number and see what comes up. Taylor.
Wait, is Taylor not the same name as Ashley Taylor's grandmother that died? Is that not the same person? Bok bok bitch Ashley Taylor?
Oh my God.
This bird wanna hop in this conversation.
Well, bok bok bitch.
Bird bitch.
If I have to see this girl again, I swear on everything, I'm quitting the show.
It could be.
She's from Texas. Look it up.
Oh my God.
You guys.
I think I have everyone's numbers in here. Wait.
This is what I've been saying! This is what I said! I told you! How could you forget? How could you forget? I'm not doing this. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. It's been nice, but I'm not doing it.
You gotta be kidding me.
I told you!
It's the same number. I can't believe it. Wow.
She needs help.
Right. It's her.
We're
I can't
finished.
believe it's her.
Are you kidding me?
She told me she was gonna try and stop.
She said she was addicted,
She
me.
lied to me. Well, so what do we do? Because this is a real thing for Gemini. Gemini should meet her so that he can move on for his own sake.
How am I supposed to move on?
Is there a way to do that without giving her the stage again?
We lure her in.
Right.
Boom, intervention.
Yes! We should find some people in her life that we could gather together who might be able to actually get through to her.
Hey,
Hey, Miranda.
Well, Gemini. Here she is, Miranda, AKA
Danielle.
Danielle, Ashley. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
We're really just here to give him an opportunity to get some closure to this whole thing.
Like, why did you do it in the first place? Like, what was you looking for?
Nothing from you.
What the hell?
Well, did you have feelings?
No, like he's a great guy, but he's just got issues.
What you think you got?
No, I'm just saying, like, you're a great guy, you're a great friend. It happened. It was a joke.
How the hell it was a joke? 7 years? Ain't nobody find it funny but you.
She can't even answer stuff. I only came here today because I wanted to make amends. I've done that, so can I go now?
No, I think he had a question.
Okay, and I'm not answering him because right now it's gonna get heated between us.
I'm out. Like, I don't even care no more. Like, you selfish. You don't care about nobody but yourself.
He's upset, obviously. And I think it's justified.
He's upset. We both done. That's a wrap.
Let me quickly just talk to Gemini. I'm gonna take him inside a room for a second.
Please do.
And cool him off, and then we'll come back out.
I'm not doing it this time. If we're gonna do this, then I will go back to the crib.
I don't know what you're expecting.
We got as much from that conversation as we're gonna get. You guys can just be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good. I just want to get this over with. I don't care no more.
All right, I'm gonna go get her, and I'll bring her in. I'll be right back. All right, he's in there. Calm down. Why don't we go in there, and we can try this again.
Oh, Lord. Oh, damn. Why did you bring this?
Come on in.
No.
They love you and care about you.
As you can see, we brought some people here from your life.
That's an intervention.
Yes.
Kind of.
You set me up.
Well,
that's how interventions work.
Yeah. Let's have a seat. So look, call it whatever you want. I care about you as a person who exists right now. Obviously, you need to stop the catfishing, but maybe before you can do that, you need to realize that there are people, specifically these two who you've known a long time, who want you to be happy and be honest and live a life that's fulfilling and rewarding. We're here, we want to know how you feel, and we want to be helpful if we can.
I love you, but I'm not finna sit here and applaud your bullshit because I know you're better than this. The whole point of being on this show is for these people to get their answers, not for you to come in here and make this a joke and act like this isn't hurting them and like you're just completely deep down okay with what you're doing to these people. What about your real life? Not this person you're pretending to be. All this effort you putting into all these lies, you could put it into finding yourself a real husband, not one that you gotta lie about. Yeah, the smile's gone now, isn't it? And that's coming from me, your big sister, who actually loves you and cares about the real you, not this person you're pretending to be, because it's not okay.
It's crazy. All I'm asking is why. Why you couldn't be yourself?
That's one question. He's just asking one.
This was a joke. I'm bad and I'm sorry, but
That's
it is
not
what
a
it is.
joke. You wasted
Yeah, I'm
7
not
years
doing
of this young man's
I'm not
life.
doing this. I'm not doing this.
Then what you
I'm
come
not
for?
doing this.
Hold on.
If you don't want to do it, it's not bull.
I'm not doing this.
Did I trust the wrong person? Dear Neve and Cammy, hi guys, my name is Zay. I'm a 23-year-old female barber living just outside of Tampa, Florida.
I'm always walking to the same old place.
I'm in a very delicate situation and could use your help. First off, I think I should tell you that I'm married.
That is already a bad sign.
Yeah. My wife and I have been together for 3 years, and we were happy at one time, but everything changed when we tied the knot a year ago.
In my dream world.
I was in a lot of pain, and I didn't have anyone I felt I could talk to until I met Jada.
I'm still your baby.
I first saw Jada about 5 months ago when she slid into my DMs.
I'm still your dream girl.
We started messaging nonstop, and before I knew it, I was falling for her.
I'm still your dream girl.
Because I was trying to hide things from my wife, we kept things on DM. Jada is amazing. I've never met anyone like her before. She lives on the edge and tries to do something new every day, which is so dope to me. She's also incredibly caring.
Now I'm calling you at 3 a.m.
I've never had someone in my life who cared for me like that.
I may be acting crazy now, it's way too late. You took my heart away.
2 months into talking, things had gotten serious between us, and while I knew stepping out on a marriage wasn't okay, I really wanted to meet Jada. I offered to go visit her in Atlanta, but she brought up my wife, saying she didn't want to meet until that was resolved. I bit the bullet and told my wife everything, but she still couldn't meet me. I know that having an emotional affair isn't okay, and that I might not deserve a happy ending. I'd really appreciate if you could look beyond what I've done and help me find the truth.
I'm still your dream girl.
Hey! What's
Hi,
up,
guys.
Zay?
How you guys doing?
Good. At the time when Jada first reached out to you, were you still willing to work on your marriage?
At first I was. I talked to my wife about it. Like, I hinted things like I'm not happy. Like, and then she'll try to do things to kind of like make up for that. It's just, I wasn't feeling it.
So did you tell Eris about this whole situation while in quarantine?
I did. It was hard for me to, lay everything out on the table and be honest, but I had to. She took it really hard.
Does Eris know that you're going through the process of trying to meet Jada?
She knows now.
The I love you, I miss you, I'm gonna be honest, makes me feel like this could just be Eris.
I really don't think so. Like I said, I could be wrong.
She could have been trying to bait you, and maybe you took the bait, and maybe now she's pissed.
I can see a little bit of you there. Take your time, no rush, we'll wait.
I can't wait. Come to the camera.
I'm sorry.
Makeda.
Somebody explain something. What's going on?
It wasn't Jada that you was talking to.
Clearly.
Just for our sake, can you just kind of give us a little bit of background as to how you guys know each other?
We went to college together.
Okay. And so you made the fake profile for Jada on Instagram?
Yes.
Why?
Zay's a very close friend to me, and she was going through a lot in her marriage. I mean, what are you really upset about exactly?
The fact that it was a very close friend of mine, somebody that I really did trust, somebody that I did love. You was a really good friend to me.
So you don't love me as a friend right now?
I don't. The love is the last thing.
All that went out the window.
It did.
I don't know if I'm like in the Twilight Zone or if I'm tripping or what, but Makeda, you look very familiar.
I thought so.
Have you been on the show before?
Yes, I have.
You catfished Talicia, right? explain that? Tell me what happened again.
I was basically catfishing her because she was going through like a hard time with her boyfriend.
Max?
Makeda, I'm not a liar. Like, I'm really not. I just did it because it felt right at that moment.
Clearly, this is a pattern that you have formed.
All right, so let me ask you a question. Let's just, for a moment, put the past behind us and just talk about Zay. How did it go from you trying to be a friend and creating this profile to encourage Zay to make a good decision to you guys flirting and talking about starting a relationship?
I don't know. It's just something I really have to tell you, but I just don't know how to say it.
So tell us, please. It'll only help better understand the situation if you let whatever it is that's weighing you down off your chest.
Me and Zay slept together, and she knows it's true.
What?
And I told you that was a mistake. I don't want to bring that up.
Was it really a mistake?
Zay. What the
is right? Is that true?
I mean, like, as far as with Makeda, that, like, I didn't really want that out.
Wait, so you slept with Makeda?
This was like 3 months ago, though.
She came over, one thing led to another. That's what happened. But what I really have to tell you is that I slept with Eris as well. 2 days after, I slept with you.
What?
Makeda, shut the up. Yes, we got our issues, but you talking crazy about my wife at the end of the day. You know how I feel about that disrespectful.
You don't want to hear the truth.
I've been trying to hear the truth. That's what all of this is about. Are you dumb?
Hey, my name is Aaliyah. I'm 23 and recently moved from California to Tennessee. 4 years ago, I met Paula online. We just vibed. Paula lived in Seattle, but her work as a model was constantly bringing her to Los Angeles, which wasn't far from where I live. We quickly started talking about meeting up, and I was looking forward to it. As the months passed, I realized that I was starting to develop feelings for Paula. I'd never been attracted to a woman before, and our relationship heated up. But while we always said we were going to meet up, Paula never called me whenever she got to LA. About a year ago, Paula disappeared, and her phone number stopped working. This wasn't unusual for her. Sometimes she'd just shut everything down. A few weeks ago, I got a message from someone claiming to be Paula. But before I pick up where we left off, I think I need some more information. There's something going on, and it's time for me to find out what it is. Aaliyah. Wait, we got a text?
Yes.
Who is this?
Hi, Neve. I heard you're trying to find Paula. I have some information that I think is important for you to hear.
Who is that? Who even has this number?
But how do they know we're trying to find Paula? We never said Paula's name to Karina yesterday. What if Paula pops in here? What if it is Paula?
Well, we're about to find out.
Hi, boo.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hello.
I told y'all she was real.
I'm not Paula.
You're not Paula.
No.
Okay, we're very confused. Please explain.
My name's Nayani. I am the girl in the pictures. However, I am not Paula. I'm not the one who's been running the accounts. Paula actually reached out to me and told me you guys reached out to her, and she got a little frantic. She asked if I would come and share the story as to how we all got here. And
Wait, okay, so hold on. So after we spoke to Paula yesterday, she reached out to you. Did you know that there was a fake account of you?
yes.
Wait, what?
So basically, in 2016, somebody reached out to me through DM informing me that there were several fake accounts depicting me to be somebody that I'm not. And these people who reached out to me were friends of the girl who was catfishing. I confronted her about what was going on, and I asked her to take the accounts down.
And what is her name actually Paula?
No.
What is her name?
What the hell is going on?
Her name is Raven.
Raven.
Yes.
And did you assume after that conversation that she would stop?
Yeah. I really felt like that I got through to her that time. However, it's been 7 years that this has been going on.
7 years?
Yeah, since I was 14. I'm 22 now. Every time an account would come up, I found a method to contact Instagram and give them my ID, and they would just take it down. But it would be down, and then obviously a new one would just pop right back up.
Let's just clear something up. So, all right, so wait a second. Okay, so look, she should be the one doing this, not you.
Right.
It's so unfair of her to not only do what she's been doing to you, but then to ask you to
Come forth and speak for her.
Right.
I'd be willing to reach out to her and see what she says.
Call her, text her, whatever. Explain that we're eager to talk to her and give her an opportunity to sort of explain herself. And then you can send her the Zoom link.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell is going on right now.
All right.
Talk
Thanks,
later.
Nayani. We'll see you
later.
soon. Girl.
What the hell is going on? I don't do this.
So you really don't think Nayani is telling the truth? Why do you think that?
But I just feel like this isn't how this was supposed to go.
What do you mean this was not how it was supposed to go?
Nayani just texted us.
She has spoken to Raven. Does the Zoom link you sent still work? Yes, it does. We are in Zoom now. So.
Okay, so Nayani is sending the Zoom link to Raven. She could pop in at any minute. Get ready.
At this point, I don't even know what's going on. All of this is weird. I'm just weirded out right now, so.
Are you Raven?
Hi,
Hi, Raven. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're all kind of just catching up and finding out a lot of new information, and just wanted to give you a chance to kind of introduce yourself and then tell the story however you feel best reflects the truth.
Okay, my name is Raven. I'm from Seattle, which is how I originally came across Nayani's pictures. There was multiple accounts. A lot of them got deleted. The most people that I've talked to, like on the accounts, would be Paula.
And how many people were you talking to?
I was talking to a lot of people, like 800 people altogether.
What?
I'm kind of confused right now because, yeah, I'm confused.
I started to see that when I was someone else, I was getting more attention than I was as me. And so I started to go with that. I know that this sounds crazy, but like, it was literally like an addiction. Sometimes what I would do is create mutual friends so that people would think that it was a real account, this person knew people in real life. I was behind the Jordan account that Aaliyah had reached out to. First of all, I'm sorry. I really did like you. I think that you're a really good person. I've always thought that you were a very beautiful person. All I want to do is come clean and come forward with the truth. And I think that you deserve that.
Go ahead if you have something you want to say, Aaliyah.
Well, I just wanted to talk to y'all too, without her present.
Like just us?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, if that's okay with you, Raven, Aaliyah will check in with you for a minute. Raven will bring you back on and we can finish the conversation.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so I only want to talk to you two right now real quick so we can get some stuff out the way. This girl is sitting here continuing to lie. Everything I've told you guys is the truth about me and Paula's relationship. We've never FaceTimed. We have been talking for that period of time. Everything is real. But the reason why I'm so blown out of the water and confused, the reason I did believe Paula was the girl in the pictures is because Paula, she hit me up. She still had me convinced she was a real person. She was like, let's get on this TV show.
What?
It was gonna be like a I see you, you see me, it's a happy ending type of episode.
Whoa.
That's why it's weird now, and it's scaring me. I was down because I really believed Paula was a real person. That's why when she popped up on the screen, I really thought that she just changed our whole story and was going her own direction with it, and it was making me mad.
When Nayani came on.
Yes.
Wait, did you already know who Raven was?
No.
She thought she was meeting Paula genuinely. That's why she was so sure, because Paula told her, like, it's gonna be a happy ending, so it doesn't really matter, but it'll be good.
So Raven, in a unbelievably selfish and also additionally like deceptive move,
Twisted,
convinced you to write in and tricks you into coming on the show by telling you that it was just really her, that you guys were gonna have a happy ending.
Yeah.
So she came up with this whole plan, and you said yes because you thought it was really just Paula, but actually the girl in the pictures was Nayani.
I do want to apologize though. When the plan was told to me, it was something super simple, quick, and it wasn't really a lie on my end. So I was like, okay, that's fine, because she was Paula. Like, she was still acting like Paula this whole time with me.
She catfished you. She played you out. That's what she did.
Yeah.
And though it's messed up what you did, you genuinely believed that you were gonna be able to finally meet this person by any means necessary. And although it's not something that we encourage, I understand it. But
Right.
she is a manipulator. She has been doing this since she was a teenager.
The worst part is, like, she even thought she could play you like that, play the show, and then get Nayani, the girl she's been playing the longest, to do her dirty work and tell her story, so she wouldn't even have to. She could just like sit back. Obviously, we need to call out Raven.
Obviously.
Because we're not gonna let her get away with
I wanna be
taking
messy about
both.
it.
I mean, forget what she's done to you. Now it's personal. I mean, now she's playing us, and I'm not about to let that happen on my show. So I think we should bring her back in. And we'll just confront her and then say our goodbyes. Here she comes.
But who wants to start?
Me.
Okay, we're all back.
Okay. So I blew up our spot, so we are exposed. I told them me and you have spoke behind the scenes. I wouldn't have done this had I known that you were not gonna end up being the person you swore you were. You almost got the other girl cussed out because I thought she was Paula coming up with a new plan out of nowhere and not telling me. So she was about to get cussed out, but then I had to think about it like, maybe that's really not Paula. I'm weirded out by all this. Still kind of disappointed in myself that I even thought this was a good idea to do, because now I'm on TV looking stupid. So I'm trying to like just keep my composure because we're on TV. I don't want to say something I can't take back. But after 3.5 years of lying, you're not going to get a friendship from me. I'm going to just say that now. So that's it.
I understand. If I was put in your position, I'd be the same way. I'm not trying to embarrass anybody.
But you did.
But I'm not trying to, and nor was that my intention.
Dear Neve and Cammy, my name is Aaliyah, and I don't know if I'm being paranoid or if my sister, Haley, is being reckless. About a year ago, she met a woman online named Brittany from DC. They hit it off, but were both in relationships they weren't willing to walk away from. But about a month ago, they picked up exactly where they left off and are head over heels for each other. I was happy for my sister until she dropped another bombshell. Apparently, she's never met or FaceTimed with this woman. And she's booked a flight to DC next week. Wow. And get this, Haley also went to DC earlier this summer, and this Brittany girl ghosted her.
Catfish going catfish.
Hoping you guys can get through to her. Sincerely, Aaliyah.
So she said, hey love, meet me at Tilgan Park tomorrow around 11.
Wow.
It's about 10 to 15 minutes from your hotel.
Text her back and say, hey, we're on our way to the park.
Okay.
See you soon. I mean, it sort of ignores her last text, which I think is good.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
She did. She said, okay.
Oh.
Let's head to the park before she gets cold feet.
All right, which way are we going?
Left.
Emma for John.
Right, hit.
I've got
Somebody out here that says she's got something to say to me.
Emma says there's somebody out there looking for you.
What? What the is going on?
That's Lily.
Is it?
Oh! Oh! Oh my God.
Is that Lily?
That's Lily. That's Lily.
It is, right?
That is
Why?
Lily.
How would she know that we're at this hotel?
Well, you told
I told Brittany.
Brittany.
I'll talk to her. Hi, Lily.
Yes,
What's up?
I just have maybe not so good news to tell you.
Okay.
So the person that you guys think you're gonna go meet today is not gonna be there.
Just not gonna be there.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be friends with the real Brittany.
Yes, yes. So when you
Is
said,
Haley talking to the real Brittany?
well,
Because otherwise, how do you know who Haley's talking to if it's not your friend?
we put the pieces together over the last few days.
And figured out who Haley is talking to?
Yes. So they're just not gonna be there today. This is really embarrassing for Brittany and her family.
So it's someone close to Brittany.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh. So wait, so.
Hi.
Hi,
So,
you must be Haley.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
This
pardon
is
my
Cammie.
left hand.
Nice to meet
Good
you.
to meet you in person. This is Haley.
Hi.
You're Lily.
Yes. Yes. The person you've been talking to, who you think you're gonna go meet with today, is not gonna be there.
So it sounds like someone has been pretending to be Brittany, talking to you. You and Brittany were unaware of that. But then when we started asking questions, they realized it must be this person who I'm guessing is part of or close to the family. And now they're hoping to avoid revealing that because they don't want to make it a bigger thing. I guess am I getting that right?
So, I just don't get why Brittany couldn't just tell us that.
She was embarrassed. Her family was embarrassed, so.
And Brittany doesn't want to just help
say anything.
Clear this up?
The family, Brittany, they don't really want any parts of it.
And I appreciate that, but you, I'm sure, then also appreciate that for us, like, we don't know if that's true. The problem is, like, you could be saying that because Brittany is the one who's been talking to her and doesn't want to get in trouble with the girl she's sort of dating. How do we know that this isn't also some sort of strange, like, not actually what's going on story?
Okay, do you want me to try to get in contact with Brittany?
Yeah, I mean, look, at the very least, it would be nice to hear from her if she is or is not talking to Haley.
Okay, so I guess I'll go make a quick phone call and get back to you.
Okay.
All right.
All right, well, we'll just hang out and let us know.
So why wouldn't Brittany come? It's making me feel like she's the one I was texting.
You think Lily's the one that you've been texting with?
Because who else would know that I'm here?
Well, there's her story, which makes sense, but it's the first, is that they didn't realize there was a fake, I don't know, yeah, it's hard.
But so then you talked to the person who actually is behind all of this,
Right.
and they said, oh, by the way, they're staying at the Hampton Inn in
Right.
Waldorf. Like they.
Well.
Oh, she just. What?
Holy, what the hell's going on here?
I feel like it's her.
Well, try maybe text.
I thought it was somebody wanting a picture or something.
Well, that's what I kind of thought, and then when I saw her, she looked familiar.
Brittany texted and said, hey, I'm almost to the park.
Let's just go and see.
Don't say nothing back.
The person you're
Come on.
trying to meet
Well,
today
maybe
is not going to be.
maybe it's her. Did she just text?
She's running to
Maybe
the park
that
right
is
now.
her. Let's go and find
It's
out.
Lily.
Let's just go and find out. Who's that?
I can't see that far.
What the hell? That's Brittany. What the?
What's up?
Hey.
I'm so confused. Hi.
Hi.
Neve.
Brittany.
Nice to meet you.
Cammie.
Nice to meet you. Brittany.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing? Hey.
We're confused.
What do you mean?
But maybe you don't know what's been going on. Somehow, there's a situation. So, have you been talking to her the whole time?
Yes. Haley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been you texting her.
Yes.
Okay. But if that's true, then why haven't you FaceTimed with her?
I don't do long distance relationships, so if I FaceTime with her and make the relationship or, you know, what we have a bit too real for me, I'm scared of it.
Who's Lily?
Lily's my best friend.
Okay, we spoke to her.
Spoke to Lily?
Yeah. We had a FaceTime call with her in the middle 2 days ago.
She didn't tell you that?
I guess not.
No.
Did you tell Lily you were meeting us today?
Yeah. I told her, like, I'm talking to this girl, and I'm gonna meet up with her. Didn't think anything of it.
Lily just met us at our hotel, and she said that it wasn't you and that it was some embarrassing situation that we should just leave it alone.
I don't understand why I shouldn't talk to you guys, but I'm like actually really pissed off. Because it's just like weird behavior is not something like I know her to do.
Yeah.
You know? So it's weird.
It looks like Lily made up some weird nonsense and made an effort to kind of try and mess this up.
Right.
And almost did. Honestly, I don't want your friendship with Lily to end over this. Hopefully you guys can work it out.
She just gotta respect boundaries.
My name is Nick. I'm 25 and I live about an hour outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm in an odd situation and I'm hoping you can help me out. A little over a month ago, I met a guy named England on a gay dating app. When we started talking, I got excited. He didn't have a profile picture, but we exchanged numbers and started texting right away. He sent me a photo and I was all in. He said he lived in the area and was looking for a serious relationship, which is exactly what I'm looking for. We made plans to meet a week later, but when the time came, he ghosted.
Oh boy.
He eventually called me and said he was visiting a former client in DC because she was lonely. As far as I know, he cleans houses, so this made no sense to me.
Cleans houses.
That's correct. When I asked if he was some kind of sugar baby, he said he wasn't. The whole conversation was super weird. Since he's come back, we still haven't met or video chatted. Must be something he's hiding. Hoping for the best, but been burned before. I hope you can help me figure this out. Thanks, Nick. You're a guy who says he learned a lesson about not rushing into things.
Yes.
You meet a guy on Grindr who has no name or profile picture, and after 2 months of texting, you're already thinking this is a serious relationship? Seems like you moved a little fast.
So here, if I can explain it. Me personally, like, I feel like I'm wrong if I'm talking to multiple guys at once.
Did you talk about being exclusive?
Yeah, we did. So I focus on England, and I just want to see if this is going to work out. If you understand where I'm coming from.
No, I do. I'm a serial monogamist.
But hold on a second. There's a difference between being a monogamist and being played, because he still won't meet.
We were talking about meeting up, like having a little date.
Why didn't it happen?
Well, he just ghosted me for a couple of days. He called me to tell me like crazy story why he ghosted me. He said he had to go visit a former client in DC. But it's weird to me because she's a 60-year-old lady, and I asked, like, what do you do when you go there? And he said, we drink wine together. And to me personally, like, if she was a former client of yours, I don't think you should be having this strange friendship where you drink wine with her, and his clients, they're all like elderly women. And then I asked him, I said, oh, are you a sugar baby? Like, are you cleaning her house in your underwear or something like that?
It's a valid question.
And he's like, he's like, don't say that, LL.
That's strange, but it's a lot.
Sure. But like, either he's not who he says he is, or there's something he's not telling me.
Is his Facebook page robust and sort of legit?
No, he doesn't have a lot of interaction. Like, he only has pictures of himself, and it feels hollow.
What about any other social media?
He doesn't have any other social media.
Why haven't you FaceTimed or video chatted?
I never asked him, but at the same time, he never asked me to face anything.
Okay.
Show us his Facebook page.
Oh, we've got chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a friendly smile.
Yeah.
He's always worried about how he looks, he tells me. And I tell him, like, you don't have to be worried. Like, I understand self-confidence issues because I have them too.
Not a lot of likes, though.
That's what I was wondering too, the interactions. Do you think there would be a little more interaction?
Oh, someone has just got here.
Car has pulled up.
Hey, what's up, man? Deep. Good to meet you. We spoke earlier, briefly.
What are you doing here?
All right, it's him. He's here and he's willing to talk.
Hey, England, what's up?
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
You mad?
This is a lot.
Tammy, nice to meet you. So I did catfish you and I apologize.
This is a lot. I mean, I was just in West Virginia. I came here just to do an emergency cleaning, and now it's all this.
We were supposed to meet when we first started talking. You said you were looking for something long term, and I said I was looking for something long term. And I asked you before I messaged you and asked if you were still interested, and you just don't say anything.
I am interested. I mean, there's just a lot going on. I mean, I have a lot going on with my business, and there may be something that you don't know too as well.
There is something I don't know, isn't there?
Yeah. I've been talking to someone else too, also, just juggling two people.
Wait, so you are sort of in another relationship?
Yeah, I've been talking to somebody, his name's TJ, and we've been talking to him before, started talking to Nick. And I told you about this person before, we started talking.
Oh, was this your ex that you're talking about?
Yeah.
So he was not actually your ex, you're still seeing him, right?
Long story short, we just wanted to finally get you guys to meet and just talk to you and find out what was up and if he should be hoping to meet up with you. And were you serious when you told him that you were looking for a long-term relationship?
Or was that just a lie?
I mean, maybe just to say it, just to say it, but I wasn't I wanted to at least meet him and be friends.
Well, choose your words carefully next time.
Yeah, I guess so. It's so much aggravation. You always just wanting my time whenever I'm busy.
Always want. No.
I mean, I'm busy, so if I have time and if I'm available to hang out with you, then I can make it.
How are you feeling? What are you thinking?
I just need answers from real answers, what his real intention is. Because yesterday we did talk on the phone.
Last night?
Yes.
Wow. Wait, how did it go down?
Totally opposite of how he was yesterday. He called me and he just started talking sexual right away. And I'm just which totally contradicts how he acted when I met him in person. It did kind of get a little intense.
Wait, did you guys then start talking
Yeah, he got me a little excited.
Wait,
Nicholas.
Well, he brought it on first,
Yeah, no, I get it, but
And then I really didn't know what to do. I was like.
So when you first spoke on the phone last night, he was like, we should meet up.
No, he started talking sexual. And then after, I was like, okay, well, I don't want to do that right away, but can we at least go on a date first before, or a couple dates, just so I can get to know you a little more. And he said he was fine with that, but he also told me that he said he doesn't develop feelings through talking.
How does he develop?
Sex.
Good night. What?
The only way he can develop
that
feelings
is so
for
manipulative and gaslighty.
Exactly.
And that's crazy.
He wants to try to play you in public, but in private, he wants to be able to have whatever he wants to have.
All this guy wants is to have sex with you.
Oh, he just texted.
What'd he say?
I'm parking and coming in.
Oh, wow. That was fast.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey there.
Good afternoon.
How's it going?
All right.
Good to see you.
Come on in, have a seat. Well, listen, thank you for joining us today. But mainly what we want to do is give you both a chance to say whatever it is you need to say. Hopefully listen to each other.
So last night on the phone, what did you mean yesterday when you told me that to form a relationship, something long-term, you don't get feelings by just talking to someone, you have to have sex with them too? Is that?
Well, I didn't mean it by that. I don't know what.
You
did I actually say that?
Yes.
Okay.
Those were your exact words.
It's I'm not really. Look, sexual feelings are going to come, with, if you're talking to somebody for a long time, maybe. I don't know. But, I don't know. Everyone thinks differently.
Look, you guys had a chat yesterday, but I wanted to know from your perspective, what the context of that conversation was.
Just to talk to him, just to hear, kind of where he's at. Just, even if he does want to continue being a friend or, a friend that has benefits, that may come with it.
Here's what I think, England. I think Nick was confused based off of how you were reacting and it seemed like you weren't really interested. And then last night he gets a call from you and you got sexual with him right away. You see how that is confusing, how it's contradictory. When you're saying one thing in person and then behind the scenes, it's like you kind of dissed him in public.
Okay, like we're saying, like we can be friends. Okay, we're gonna try to have a friends with benefits, maybe relationship.
Okay, here's the thing though. Nick may not want that. Right now, Nick is a mess. He is emotionally confused. He's had a very unfortunate sequence of events in his life that left him damaged and hurt and very vulnerable, especially when it comes to love and relationships. You're a bit older, you're a bit more mature, you're more experienced, but you're also a private, somewhat reserved, and mysterious person. And that combination is leaving his heart twisted and his stomach in a knot. He has no idea what to do. And I think you need to understand that every little thing that you think you're saying to him, you're spinning him around, whether you mean to or not, like a top. And it's hard for him.
I'm not trying to.
There's nothing wrong with you expressing what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want, what it is that you're ready for and what you're not. But I need for you to make it crystal clear how you want to move forward.
Well, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but we should just stop talking to each other then.
Hey, Neve and Cami. I'm Victoria.
She actually said Cami and Neve, but
you know what? You're right. I somehow saw that. I read that wrong. Hey, Cami and Neve. I'm Victoria, 24 years old, and from Austin, Texas. I've been in a relationship with a guy named Anthony since I was 16. I know what you're thinking, but he's really great. He's 29, a model, and lives in Los Angeles. He was my first online friend and boyfriend. He's seen me grow up and has helped me through all my firsts. He's been there for me all these years. We talk a lot. He's everything I want in a guy. He's funny, he has his stuff together, and he's fine as hell. But in the 8 years I've known him, we have never had a FaceTime or even a phone conversation. And recently, when I pressed him on it, we got into a fight, and he blocked me. Take us back and tell us the whole...
So taking it all the way back, I was 16, I was still in high school. He randomly added me on Snapchat. From there, we just started talking.
And are you sending photos to each other?
He sent me one picture.
On Snapchat?
On Snapchat. And then he was like, send me pics back. So it just kind of turned into me sending pictures back and then him talking to me in a romantic way. Never messaged him on Instagram.
Did he have an Instagram or?
Yeah, I found it by myself.
When you first were talking?
Mm-hmm.
And how do you know it was his Instagram?
Well, it was his first and last name.
And did you follow his Instagram?
Mm-mm. I was like, you're not following me, I'm not gonna follow you. So, still talking to him when I'm 16, 17, but when I was 18, I got my first real-life boyfriend. That was a problem. Cussed me out, so I just blocked him.
Blocked his number?
Well, on the Snapchat.
Oh, still only on Snapchat. So you never had his phone number?
Not until I turned 21.
The Snapchat, was his Snapchat his full name?
No, it was Master.
And his Instagram was Master too?
No,
Oh.
so I knew his first and last name because he gave it to me. Anthony Faust. So I got my boyfriend 18, and then my relationship lasted until I was 21. And that's when he came back.
So you guys start talking.
Mm-hmm.
You get his number.
Yeah, and then his number since then has changed every year.
His number has changed every year?
Yes.
Does he ever say why?
Mm-mm.
And do you text him on these numbers?
Yeah.
But you never talk.
Mm-mm.
So what's happened in the last few years then?
It's progressed into us kind of like risque talking and risque photos. But also he's there for me when I need him. Like he was there when I got my first apartment. He was there when I got my first car, my first like grown-up job, like all those firsts.
It's nice to have somebody like that.
Yeah, and also he has his together. Like he has a job, he's always traveling, like things like that I'm looking for.
So you believe Anthony is exactly what he says?
Yeah, I trust him with my feelings.
Why do you trust him?
What could he possibly be lying about?
Do people know that you got this friend, Anthony, that you talk to?
I mean, I tried to tell like my friends and then they were kind of like, that's weird. But my friend Kaya, she knows, like she's known since I was 16 to now.
So she knows everything. She knows all the details from start to finish.
Yeah.
But she's the only one.
Yeah.
What's her deal? Does she have a man?
She has a girlfriend.
Yeah, that's very presumptuous of you.
Well, I was trying to get to whether or not she might be interested in women.
Oh.
Because maybe it's your friend.
No. We've been friends since the 2nd grade, so I don't think like she would randomly one day, I'm 16, just randomly just add me.
Yeah. Oh. Hi.
How you doing?
Name?
Ashanti.
Ashanti. Hi. So, come on out.
Hi.
Do you know this person?
Yes.
Okay.
Kaya's girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Is Kaya here?
I'm not here right now.
But Kaya knows, well, does Kaya know we're here?
No.
Do you know why we're here?
I'm Anthony.
Wait, how's that even possible? Because she's been talking to Anthony for 8 years.
Yeah.
That hasn't been you the whole time.
It has been.
How?
I found your Snapchat on one of my friends' Snapchat. He tagged you in a post, and I added you from there.
8 years ago?
Yeah.
So just a total random coincidence. A friend of yours posted about her Snapchat, you saw it, and added her.
Yeah.
As Anthony.
Yeah.
How then is it possible that 6 years later you would meet her childhood best friend and end up going out with her?
She posted Kaya on her Snapchat, and that's how I met Kaya.
Wow. Okay, so you met Kaya because you had been catfishing her as Anthony.
Yeah.
So Kaya doesn't know that you've weirdly been in a relationship with her best friend longer than you've been dating her, and that you've still been talking to Victoria even while you've been in a relationship with Kaya.
No, she doesn't know.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm in shock.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, so do you actively have feelings for Victoria?
In the beginning, yeah, but you know, it never went there.
But it did get sexual. I mean, you did ask her for titty pics.
I mean, yeah.
While in a relationship with Kaya, her best friend. Where's Kaya?
Right.
Because I want to call her. I'm sorry. This is crazy.
It's not that I don't care. I mean, but it is happening the way it's happening, so.
When you started dating Kaya, why didn't you stop talking to her as Anthony?
But when I really started talking to Kaya, me and Victoria, we weren't having that many conversations. So I was like, you know, maybe it'll just die down.
But it didn't.
Yeah.
And what about when you messaged the real Anthony to scare him off? What was that about?
I don't know.
Obviously, you didn't want us to be involved because then that would blow up the truth.
Yeah, I was hoping I really didn't want it to go this way, you know?
It's giving you thought me and Kaya were stupid.
Well, I mean, I didn't really have to do much for you to not do more than meet me all this time.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
If you really want to go there, you kind of are a little dumb.
Come on now, like I'm thinking I'm talking to a fine man. Like, don't do me.
But instead it was a fine stud. Well, I mean,
don't do me. Don't.
Right, but you
do
know
me.
she's not into.
You're dating
girls.
my friend. Like,
I'm just saying.
Well,
at the end of the day.
Right. So you are attracted to Victoria.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Is that Kaya?
Yeah.
Hey, bitch. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, bitch, how are you?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Right.
Hey.
What's up? Hi.
Sorry.
This is me, and this is Cammy.
Do you have any idea what is going on right now?
No, it's called.
Okay. Well, I wish we could just say we were here to visit and say hello because we're in town. But you know why we came to North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Victoria's trying to figure out who this guy Anthony is. Right. Weirdly, in that investigation, if you will, led us here.
Mm-hmm. Take it away.
What? I'm Anthony.
How are you Anthony?
Because I am. I'm Anthony.
For the last 8 years?
Mm-hmm.
How did you find Victoria? How did you find me?
Victoria, somebody on my Snapchat posted her Snapchat. A couple years down the line, she posted you. I added you as myself.
And you just been not saying anything in my face, still talking to Victoria and haven't mentioned it? Well, bitch, we know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like at a loss for words right now.
So are we.
I don't have nothing to say ever.
You don't at least like want to say sorry, like. I'm not forcing you. You don't have to, but.
No, yes, I know that.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry though.
Keep it. It's always something.
Oh, this isn't the first time.
This is the first time, but we've had other problems, so it's not the first time that like I've had stupid on my forehead.
It's just ballsy. It's
And
crazy.
don't seem to care. I don't know how you're even looking your girlfriend in the eye right now or her best friend, but you don't seem to be that worried.
I didn't mean for it to happen this way, but it's happening this way, so I'm kind of soaking it in like everybody else, you know?
Here's an email from Kaylin. Hey, Neve and Cammy. I'm in a bit of a dilemma. I met this guy named Jordan in a teen chat room site 12 years ago. And just by conversation, our relationship skyrocketed. We messaged all the time and started talking on the phone for hours. We were obsessed with each other, and as we got older, we flirted more and more and started having feelings for each other. Currently, I'm 23 and I live in Indiana. He's 22 and lives in Orlando, Florida. So I guess it makes sense that it would be hard to meet. But after being on and off for all these years, we are now most definitely on. He's the constant in my life, my first online friend and my ideal man. He understands me, and now that we're older, I'm ready to meet the love of my life. But we've tried to meet up twice before. Both times, I flew to Florida only to be stood up. Not to mention, I can't understand why he doesn't want to FaceTime or recently even talk on the phone. It leaves me feeling uneasy about who he really is.
Same, sis.
Just sort of take us back and like tell us the whole story.
Okay, so me and Jordan met in a chat room and we just started talking, learning about each other as far as like the simple stuff. And then we really got deep in there.
So, okay, so you met in the chat room and then what?
We switched over to Kick. Then I ended up getting my own phone and it turned into phone calls late at night.
And how would you describe the way Jordan sounds?
Well, you know, puberty, it was the little kid voice. So it sounded like a female, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever feel like he was your boyfriend?
At a point we were dating. Around like freshman year, we called each other boyfriend and girlfriend. And then since there, we were on and off. But every single time, y'all, every single time, the vibe never left. It was like, we just pick up where we left off.
Wait a second, so you met in the chat room and then you said you guys switched over to Kick. When you were in high school, did you guys connect on other social media?
Well, we connected on Snapchat, but he never really posted himself. He was posting quotes.
What do you know about him?
What does he do? Like, what's his job?
His life?
Tell us about Jordan.
He said he was doing construction at the time. And then he ended up quitting his job and started focusing on stocks.
So when you were dating your ex and you got pregnant, how was that for you to have to tell Jordan?
I was scared. I didn't want to lose the relationship we had, you know? And when I finally just said, forget it, I'm gonna just tell him. He was more excited than me. He was happy for me. Then the twins came. That's when I'm like, oh, I'm finna lose him this time. Cause what, you know? When I told him about the twins, when I tell you he made me start accepting it, it was amazing how he helped me get through the whole situation. Everything happens for a reason. That's what he told me.
Do you feel like you love Jordan?
Yeah.
Have you guys said that you love each other?
Yes, we have. He's actually was the first to say it. I just feel like he understands me more than any man that I ever dealt with. He's every single thing I want in a man.
Oh. Hello, who's there?
Hi?
Who is this guy?
Oh,
what the hell? Oh! You gotta be kidding me. Just casually sits down. This is, wait, just hold on a second. It can't be this simple.
No.
Okay, Jordan, that's you, right?
It's me, completely me.
So, hello.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
So can you explain why it took this long to meet up and why we are even involved when it doesn't seem that we need to be?
Honestly, I would say over the last decade, a lot of growth between me and Kay. And I would say that I never really had enough time, you know? I've been busy focusing on myself in regards to investments and stocks. So it's really my goal to like make sure that I have financial freedom. And I never had time to balance a relationship and then try to go after my goals as well. It just didn't mix up as well together.
Okay.
So you're saying we didn't link because of your job, right?
That would be correct, due to, you know, trying to get to the next step in finances for sure.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the next step in finances as well. But I'm still sitting here trying to make time for you. So
I would say in regards to like pursuing things, I feel like, you know, we've only gone so far, mainly because we haven't seen each other.
Okay, and I think when we called you earlier, it sounded like a girl answered the phone.
Yeah, that's just my friend.
Okay. So is that something you do often? Have a friend answer the phone? I was just curious. In this case, it was a woman.
Well, I mean, at the time she picked up the phone, so there's not much to say. It's not something that's regular.
But if she's gonna answer your phone, and then I come on and say, hey, is Jordan there? Wouldn't the next thing you'd say be, yeah, hold on, or who's calling, or?
We said Jordan or Taj.
Right,
So
I even
she
said
would
that,
probably know you by either name and still hung up the phone.
So, I mean, I'm not sure when you guys called, but at the time, I just was not there. That's the best way to explain it.
I want you to be real with me.
I feel like I've been real, but in certain areas, I haven't been transparent with you.
Yeah, that sounds like bull.
You've had a relationship with Kaylin for 12 years. It's okay to tell her the truth about what's been going on.
So let me talk. You done?
No.
We're not done until you tell us who that girl on the phone really was.
I guess you could say the girl who answered the phone is like my girlfriend.
Finally, the truth comes out. You understand how, like, all of this sounds. Like, it sounds really bad.
It wouldn't sound bad if you just told me straight up.
When were you gonna tell her that you had a girlfriend?
Well, honestly, we just made things official maybe like a month ago. So, I mean, I probably wasn't gonna say anything for some time, honestly, like.
So you got time, is what you're saying?
Nah, I don't have time.
You're so smart, then you sound so dumb.
The vibe you're giving off right now is like, hey, you know, I've been busy, sorry, I work so hard, you know, I gotta get that money. But like,
yeah.
But even if that's true, it still makes you sound like an asshole because you're the one who's made it seem as though you're very interested in her and wanted more of a relationship. But I guess you didn't really ever think you were gonna meet up with her anyway, so it was just sort of fun.
So I'm so happy that you said that last point, because that goes for most people that I meet in the virtual world.
So with that being said, how many other people are you talking to the way that you're talking to Kaylin?
That's tough to say.
You gotta think.
Honestly, like maybe 3.
You have 4 relationships going on right now.
I'm sorry, but the numbers sound so misconstrued. I would say.
I think it's basic math.
Sounds basic to me.
3 + 1 = 4.
Hey, even Cammy. My name is Stephanie.
I'm a single mom to twin boys, and I live in Kissimmee, Florida. I've been talking to a guy named Danny from San Fran for almost 10 years. No! He's not like the other guys I have been into. Danny is sweet, loving, and supportive. I can't get him off my mind. But for nearly a decade, we've been on and off. And as soon as things start to get serious, he goes ghost. But right when I entertain a new relationship, Danny comes back full throttle. And I end up breaking things off with whoever I'm dating because I just don't like them as much as him. That literally just happened again, and I don't know what to do. After all these years, we still haven't met or even video chatted.
Good night.
But wait. I'm at a point now where I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Danny says he wants to be with me, and I think I'm ready to be with him too, but I need stability for me and my kids. So it's either now or never. Your story goes all the way back to 2010.
Exactly. And at the time, I was really into modeling. There was this guy, Danny. He was a photographer. I wanted to work with him. First, I kept it professional. I was like, I want to work with you. I want to like do content. And he was like really into it. And then when I told him how old I was, he was like, no, I'm not doing it.
Was he in Florida?
Yeah, he was out in Miami at that time, yeah.
So it sounds like he was just sort of being smart and responsible and said no thanks. But how did that then turn into a 10-year romance?
We like liked each other's stuff. We commented. It was just like we kept it very social.
Right.
And then I turned 18 and I was like, nothing's stopping me. I like humor and he's really funny. So we would talk to each other all the time and it just started growing from there. Eventually, like later on, we spoke about meeting, but he had moved to San Francisco.
Okay.
So we started planning. Like I was planning to go to San Francisco to stay there, be with him. He was like really into it. He wanted to be together. He wanted me to like meet his family. He wanted to start a family.
Whoa.
He was actually excited, but then he just went ghost for like 2 weeks.
So what did you say when he came back after 2 weeks of ghosting?
That's when I become this crazy Latina. Like I asked him, I was like, where have you been? Like, what happened? Is there a problem? And he was like, no, he's blaming the time difference. It was the fact that he's worked too much, or that he's working late, or that he's not stable because he lives with roommates. And then the same stuff happened. He's there, he went ghost. It's a cycle. Hi, how are you? Bye. The same thing, always.
What's the longest you guys have ever gone just without talking?
Like not talking at all, like a couple months. I've tried to like move on, or like with any other relationship, he's still in the back of my mind. Like there's something about him that I just, like I can't let it go.
Steve?
Oh, hey. Hey.
Shut the
What the
There he is.
Hey.
It's you. I don't understand, man. What's going on?
I just don't like FaceTiming. I don't like talking on the phone. Like, for example, the other day, my mother screamed at me because I haven't called her in 4 weeks. And, like, it's just one of my things. I don't know.
Well, yeah, but that's bull. It's been 10 years.
The reality is I work a lot. I don't really have time. Like, in the little time that I do have, like, I barely can even use it for myself, so it's hard to, like, call somebody.
Only had to FaceTime once.
I don't know, I feel like you're hiding something.
I'm not hiding anything.
Stephanie told us that over these last 10 years, you guys had talked about her flying out there, you had a plan, she even bought a ticket, and then you disappeared. So what was that about?
The truth is that I was ashamed of my living situation. I was ashamed of where I currently live. It's not a great neighborhood.
I'm tired of the same answers, of the same
To me, it's excuses.
I mean, I don't see it as excuses.
Well, here's my thing. I'm just curious to know from your side what this whole situation means to you.
I don't really know, to be honest. I think the reality is that even after 10 years, it's just always been an on and off. It just seems like we always argue about dumb stuff, like our conversation the other day, you know? And
What conversation was that?
she texted me at around like 5 something in the morning. Her text message woke me up. I couldn't go back to sleep, and I sent her a text saying, please try not to text me at 5 a.m. And she flipped out on me. And she has a tendency to always flip out on me all the time.
So I'm the bad one.
No, you're not the bad guy.
So 10 years of something is gonna be defined over a stupid ass argument?
That's how it's always been. The whole 10 years has always been like that. I don't like that. Like, I feel that when that happens, like, I don't really need to be doing this.
So
like,
why do you keep doing it?
Because, like I said, you've always been a constant in my whole life as, like, you know, a friend.
Friend.
So, like, I mean, I would love to, like...
A friend. I feel like you told your truth and you said what you actually had to say and you meant it. So why am I gonna keep trying?
I mean, it's not like I don't have feelings for you. I definitely do.
As a friend.
You know, maybe that was just a wrong choice of words. I shouldn't have said it like that. I know all this is my fault and I f***ed it up. So for you to be upset, you have every right to be. And I admit that. And things that we've talked about, like plans and stuff like that, is stuff that I've truly wanted. And, you know, there was opportunity, you coming out here, and, you know, I f***ed that up. I didn't have you come out here, and, you know, I was wrong in that, and I admit it, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I think if we actually try to actually talk, like, on the phone, as opposed to text all the time, I think that it would definitely help out our situation and improve things.
I don't know. I just feel like I've been strung along for so long that for me to open up to somebody, it's hard.
Yeah, as do I. So I get it. It's been a long time, and, you know, I personally don't think that we've actually ever really had a chance to, you know, explore this. I think that there is potential to have something.
But is it really what you want, though? Like, do you really want to see where things could go with her? Because you guys live on opposite ends of the country. I'm sure that you have people local that you could talk to. Stephanie, I'm sure, has people local that she could talk to.
I mean, there's obviously a reason why we keep coming back into communication with each other. It always seems to be that whenever I'm feeling down or whenever I'm going through something, you have a sense of it and you always reach out to me at the perfect time. And little do you know, you have always been there for me at times that I needed somebody.
Do you have anyone else that's close to you in your life, Danny, that you feel like you can confide in the way that you talk to Stephanie?
I did with my best friend, but
It's okay.
We heard about that, and I'm sorry for your loss.
yeah, so
I think it's even more reason to know, like, when you have somebody in your life that's there for you, you gotta take advantage of that.
yeah, I didn't learn that until, you know, my friend passed, so. Well, that's why I would love to have another opportunity to show you who I really am.
Okay. But your words right now is going like this, like, so until I see action, then I'll start believing you.
Fair enough.
Hi, Nave and Cammy. My name is Tam. I live in Houston, Texas. I'm 27, and I live with my older sister, Tay. Tam and Tay.
Aww.
I'm writing because she's convinced I'm being catfished.
Oh.
And I recently started to think she might be right. I met a woman named Jamina about 2 years ago in August of 2018 on Plenty of Fish. I was living in Prairie View and she was 45 minutes away in Houston. We connected immediately and ended up being together for 6 months. During that time, I tried to meet up with her. She would always ghost me. I couldn't get past that, so I ended things. Smart. Jamina was furious and blocked me on everything. I wanted to move on, but no matter what I did, I couldn't forget her. A little while ago, I begged my sister to message Jamina for me. All my accounts were blocked, so this was the only way I could contact her. Tay finally agreed, and when she reached out, Jamina said we could talk. Things seemed to be going well until I recently got an anonymous text message from someone claiming to be Jamina's girlfriend. She said I needed to back off from Jamina or she'd beat me up. I thought Jamina was the love of my life, but now I don't know what to believe. I need serious help. Thank you, Tam. Well, obviously we got your email, and we're not really sure what to make of all of it. Can you just kind of take us back to the beginning?
Okay, I had just got out of a 6-year relationship.
Whoa.
I was living in a small college town in Prairie View. It was boring. So all my friends was like, try to start dating again. So I had got on POF and I just happened to run across her profile. I thought she was cute and I just did the little hey there thing. Yeah. And she wrote me back and we was just talking or whatever. And then she gave me her number. But when she first gave me her number, she was kind of mean. Because at the time, my phone was like messed up completely. So I was actually texting her from a text-free app. And she was coming at me out of pocket like, why you texting me off this fake stuff? I don't do the fake stuff.
She thought you were a catfish.
Yeah. And she was like, we must FaceTime.
So did you FaceTime?
She did used to try to FaceTime me. But I didn't used to answer.
Oh my God.
I was so nervous.
Pam, you sound like the catfish right now, honestly. I was so nervous, I didn't know what to say.
I had that text-free app. I don't want to answer FaceTime.
Did your car break down?
No, I eventually tried to FaceTime her, but she didn't answer.
Interesting. Well, what do you know about Jamina?
She said she was a registered nurse and she said she did real estate on the side. And she said she had 2 kids. She told me about her sister and she told me she had a brother.
Were you able to see any of them on social media?
No. I did ask her about like social media, but she was saying like, oh, me and my best friend, we're doing like this social media cleanse where we're not getting on our social media. And at that time, it was cool with me because when we talked on the phone, we ended up just like instantly clicking. Like we ended up falling asleep on the phone from the first day. Literally, you used to say we was on the phone 8 hours, 10 hours. I could talk to her about anything. We was just there for each other. So we instantly like became soulmates, like, and I feel like she helped me too with like my sexuality. Even though my ex was a girl, we didn't even hold hands in public. That's not something that I was just very open like. But with Jamina, I always used to tell her like I feel safe in your energy. So that was really what attracted me to her. Like I felt like I could be myself.
Right.
Were you saying I love you and stuff like that?
Yeah. I don't know who said it first. I said it first. I ain't gonna lie. I really meant it.
So things with Jamina were going really well, and you guys were very close. So after a while, you must have felt like it was time to meet up, right? I mean, because you don't even live that far away from each other.
Yeah, I tried to meet up with her a few times. The first time, she was like, okay, I'm on my way. I sent her my location and everything. And then all of a sudden, I didn't hear from her. And I was calling her, and she said she had gotten a car accident.
Damn.
I know, and that's when my sister was like, catfish, catfish. And then one time, she really embarrassed me, and I feel like that was kind of like the last straw. It was about to be PV homecoming. That was like gonna be my first year as an alumni. So me and my sister, we was coming to Houston, and we was planning on trying to see what hotels was available. But Jamina was like, why y'all won't just stay at my house? Y'all can stay at my house. So she texted me her address, and when we get there, she was like, okay, I'm finna open up the gate. And then I ain't hear from her.
And then just nothing?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then my sister was like, well, let's just go. Then Jamina, she tried to flip it on me and be like, you wasn't outside, you was playing, you was lying, you was trying to be sneaky, you was not outside, I've been calling you.
That's insane.
So after that, I was so embarrassed, I just stopped talking to her. But I used to always think about her, like, we connected on a deeper level. We could talk to each other like about everything under the sun. And I really missed that. I used to try to find her for a while, but she had me blocked still. So that's when I gave it to my sister, and I was like, text this, see if it worked. And she texted, and that's when she was like, my sister want to talk to you. She said she missed you. She was like, all right, you can tell her to text me. And then we just started talking on the phone. It was just like old time. Every day we text each other and talk to each other, and I really enjoy that because that's what I missed.
Wow.
I just felt like a waste of time, a straight waste of time.
All right, well, look, Tam, we got to figure out what we want to do now, because obviously the last piece of the puzzle is figuring out who Jamina is, and maybe even more importantly, finding out how she actually feels about you. We're waiting to see if Drea gets back to us, but if we don't hear back from Drea, then the only thing left to do is just reach out directly to Jamina and give her an opportunity to explain herself. I feel like if I sent her a message that said, hey, Tam reached out, she wanted to meet you, we've done some research, we know that you haven't been totally honest, and just tell her, look, you've got one chance to try and explain this to Tam, and if you don't take this opportunity, you're never gonna hear from her again.
I don't even know if you should give her like an easy way out, because she'll choose it. She's not gonna hold herself accountable. I think you should just be like, this is Neve, and we got Tam here. Get on, like.
I'm reaching out on behalf of Tam in an effort to help her finally meet you.
I don't think you should even give her an inch. Like, just get in Zoom, like.
All right, so I said, hey, Jamina, this is Neve from the show Catfish. I'm reaching out on behalf of Tam in an effort to help her finally meet you. We are in the Zoom now, join. I'm sending the link now. All right, it says it's delivered.
This better work, Tam. I mean, do you have anything in mind that you're gonna say?
Oh, hold on, sorry. She wrote back, she said, why are you messaging me? What do we have to talk about? Okay, so I'm gonna say, well, I'm messaging you because Tam asked for my help. She's an amazing woman, and I don't want to see her get hurt. Is that okay?
I think that's good.
I'm just gonna start a conversation with her to see if I can get her talking a little. Oh, whoa, she just sent a long message, hold on. Tam never told me she thought I was a catfish. We've been talking a really long time, even had breakup, and she never expressed those feelings, so I'm a bit thrown off guard by this and shocked. I have to think about this, I need some time. I'll get back to you in an hour.
Fine.
Okay, fine. Let's talk in an hour.
I feel like she playing me. I don't like that.
All right, well, let's take a break, and we'll get back in a little bit.
Hey.
Well, here we are, waiting for Jamina. I mean, it's like, this is what she does, right? She says she'll meet you, and then you show up, and she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
If she needs to be coddled and handled with kid gloves right now, fine. All right, so I said, well, if you pass up this moment, you will have to live with that decision for the rest of your life. I mean, we're still waiting. It's been over an hour now.
It's been a while. I've gotten really comfortable. It's been over an hour.
Girl, at this point.
If this is how it ends with Jamina just not showing up, are you gonna be okay with that?
I just feel like it's still weird because I don't even know who I'm talking to. It's weird.
Wait, she just texted me back. She said, I'm really sorry, today is a horrible day, and I just can't do this right now, and I would like to be left alone for now.
Oh.
She's typing. I don't want to have to do this, but if you guys keep pushing, I will block the number.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point.
Just leave it, Neve. Just leave it.
The victim here, and nobody feels sorry for you.
No, no, no. No, no, no.
Bye.
No. She blocked you.
Sorry, Tam. I know that's not how any of us wanted this to end, but
This is what she does. This is what she does. Why should we be any different?
I still don't even know who I was talking to, but it's cool, I guess.
Oh, just got a text on the show phone. Remember that episode that we just filmed? They just texted. Hey Neve, this is Jamina. I wasn't able to talk the other day, but I can talk now. Is there any way we can Zoom today? I will definitely show up today.
Definitely show up. I believe when I see it.
We'll see. Ooh, I better tell Cammy. All right. Text Cammy. Just got a text from Jamina. She says she wants to Zoom now.
Hey! What is happening?
Well, let's get Tam. Let me get Tam on here. Tam! Jamina just texted me. It looks like today might be the day.
Don't get her hopes up.
Come back in the Zoom. Tam and this girl have on and off for 2 years been talking, but like they are tight. She's jumping on now. Oh. Oh.
Tam.
Wow.
What's up, y'all?
Tam, this is my wife, Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
We filled her in a little bit on your situation.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a situation, Tam. I don't listen. I don't know what's gonna happen today. I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up neither.
Well, let's see if she shows up. I'm gonna text her now.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys wait it out. Good luck.
Nice to meet you too.
All right.
Man.
So y'all think she gonna really show?
We'll see.
No. The thing is, though, Tam, like, you did have a really amazing connection with her, and I would love for that to continue. I just don't want her dicking you around.
Oh, she said okay. So fingers crossed she shows up, which should be any moment now.
Here we go.
Oh, hello. Jamina, is that's your name?
Correct. Yes.
You know
Hi.
you can't get coronavirus through computers. So if you want to take your mask off, you're welcome to.
Well, I'm not.
Okay. Well, I'm very pleased that you chose to join us today. Obviously, you know Tam.
Correct.
And
I'm Cammy.
This is Cammy.
Hi, Cammy.
So the first thing that comes to mind for me is, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
So what would you like to know?
Well, you've been pretty hard to get a hold of, so we do have some questions for sure.
Is your real name Jamina?
No, but I
Okay.
go by Mina.
And Amina, where do you live?
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
I do nursing work. What else you like to know?
What was stopping you from talking to us the other day?
I just had a lot going on that I don't want to discuss right now.
A lot going on. Well, you're here now. So when did this all start? When did you create your fake profile?
Like 10 years ago.
10 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time. Okay, so I'm sure you've talked to a lot of women.
Mhm.
Okay, and have you talked to them for as long and as intensely as you did with Tam?
No, it's probably been like a month, but it's like, okay, when we can't meet up, then they just like, or we can't FaceTime, they just,
But again, you had initially been the one to say, like, if you can't FaceTime, forget it. And then you were the
Yeah.
one who FaceTimed her. What would you have done if she had answered?
So it wasn't going to answer because it's something you can do with the iPhone to make it not answer. You just block the person.
Oh.
You block the person. And so when you call them, they won't be able to pick up.
Wow.
So, Mina, do you consider that to be manipulating people?
It may be manipulation.
So, do you feel like you manipulated Tam?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Because you did the same kind of thing to her.
So I guess, I guess that is a form of manipulation. So I guess that's what it is. I don't, well, no, whatever.
Man, see, I don't know. I just feel played.
So I'm trying to understand why you would either create a fake profile or be sort of nervous to or avoid.
It was just something that I did, like, not even being serious about it. Like, it was just something I was bored and I did it, not even being really serious. Wasn't even taking the whole profile serious.
Just based on what Tam told us, the relationship you guys have had and the connection that you've had seems to have been very meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't tell where you're at with your feelings towards her. And what do you feel like you and Tam are?
Just like a really good friendship, somebody to talk to, like we vibe like that. Like I really look at her like that.
Well, we saw a lot of the messages that you guys have shared back and forth, and it doesn't just seem like something that you send to your girlfriends. Like, it sounds like something you would send to your girlfriend.
It was bigger, it was deeper, and I feel like kind of took advantage of me a little bit because I was really broken. And I feel like you don't understand that.
Okay, so I guess it is, I have feelings, I do. It is. I guess it's me just trying to say this to protect my own self, but I do have feelings.
I feel like everything is a lie. You telling me to link up with you places and you knew you wasn't coming. That's just, I still feel like that. I'm really embarrassed. I feel like you embarrassed me.
I'm just worried that you don't truly care about Tam. I mean, are you in another relationship? Who texted Tam those threatening messages? Someone named, Drea.
Oh, Dre. Okay. She's a friend.
So she's your friend? And you had her send some smoke Tam's way for no reason. If she's someone that you really care about, like, why have her threaten her? Why?
Because I just wanted it to end at that point. Like, I just wanted it, at that point, I just wanted it to be over with. Just to end.
That's pretty up.
I get it, and I apologize. I truly am sorry. Like, I was wrong. I really, really messed up something great. I don't want to get emotional. I don't want to cry. So I'm actually like holding stuff back, but I really do care. I've never was able to be so open with a person. I really wish that we could move forward and move on. And like I told you, I love you.
We got an email from Eric. Hi, Neve and Cammie. My name is Eric. I'm 29 and I live in Buffalo, New York with my son. I'm a full-time dad, so I haven't been in any serious relationships for a while, but I have been talking to this girl named Liana for the past 5 months. She friended me out of the blue. She was really cute, so I messaged her and we started talking. She's super sexy, but mainly a really good listener. She actually cares about what's going on in my life. I honestly haven't had a connection like this in a while, so I was excited for it. I fell hard for her. She was everything I was looking for. I tried to meet her multiple times, but she stood me up every time. I suggested we video chat, but that hasn't happened either. 'Cause I don't wanna fall from a great height. Then her friend got involved, and it was really weird. This girl is making it impossible to get together or for me to move on. She's a killer. We're still talking. Psycho vanilla. But I need to find out what her deal is once and for all. Lead role in my dreams. She's driving me crazy. Thanks for your help. Eric. All right, I've texted Eric.
It's the friend.
Well, yeah, I mean, anytime a catfish has a friend that comes into the situation, you gotta be suspicious.
I guess we have to find out.
Oh, I heard a ding.
Hello.
What's happening?
How you doing, Eric? You said you have a kid, right? How old is your kid?
He just turned 10 on the 10th.
Wow. He stays with you full time?
Yeah. Me and his mom, we co-parent very well. She's very part of his life every day, so we do it together.
That's great. So we saw your email. Tell us more about Liana. Is that how she says it?
Yes, it is. She's a hairstylist. She's 24. She's from New Hampshire, which matches her number because her number is a New Hampshire number.
Does she live in New Hampshire or does she live in Buffalo?
She lives in Buffalo. She's been here about 1.5 years now. She told me.
How did you meet?
She added me on Facebook. I went right ahead and messaged her, and she was gorgeous, so like, why not? She messaged me back and said, oh, I thought you were cute, sorry. So from there, I knew I was in.
Did you have mutual friends or anything?
We had a few, like 12 or something.
Do any of your friends actually know her?
No, I've asked.
Okay, so you did ask, okay. So you messaged her and then how did that go?
Probably within a couple of days, I had her number. We started having phone calls.
And how were your phone calls?
They were actually pretty captivating. Like, a lot of what she does is family orientated. You know, she's real involved with her family. And I told her about my son, told her about my work. We shared some things about our lives with each other. She had a way of like, just making me think differently. She really got into like me thinking about my future and what I'm trying to do. And she was just very supportive. I feel like she's a good soul. I was easily able to connect with her. And it's weird because usually I don't even open up like that to people.
Yeah, and it was a girl's voice.
Yes, it was a girl's voice for sure. Within about 2 weeks of talking to her, I wanted to meet up. The plan was for her to come over and then we were gonna go out to Delaware Park.
So she had your address?
Yes, and then poof, just gone. After like 2 hours of waiting, she just blocked me.
But you guys did obviously start talking again. So how did she come back from that? What was her...
She unblocked me because she had reached out to me again, saying she was sorry and giving me an explanation for what had happened. Something about her mom, you know, her mom was sick. She needed to go over there and take care of that.
She didn't know her mom was sick before she made plans to come over?
Exactly.
Right.
So you guys start talking again. Was there another plan to meet up again?
Yeah.
And what happened this time?
You know, she's getting ready, we're good. I'm like, what's your ETA? And she's like 10 minutes and then boom, her phone goes off and I don't hear from her for like a week.
So she ghosted you again?
Yes.
And yet, somehow, you're still involved with this woman.
That's where Maria comes into play.
That's Liana's friend you mentioned. Maria.
After the second time, I block Liana. So, about a week goes by, I start messaging with this girl, Maria, online.
She messages you first?
No, it was me. I messaged her.
How'd you find her?
I just happened to see her as people I should know, and I added it. She immediately brought up Liana and that she can't talk to me because she knows Liana and she wouldn't do that to Liana.
I mean, if she's friends with Liana, it would make sense that she might pop up on the people you may know.
Yeah. She was trying to tell me to give Liana another chance.
It's weird. Had Maria friended you, I would be like, oh, Maria and Liana are the same person, but the fact that you friended her, strange.
So what happened after that?
Maria said, okay, I'm coming to Buffalo. I'm gonna bring Liana to you. I unblocked Liana and we made plans. Maria was gonna drop her off at my house. The day comes, these girls are on their way and she says that Maria pulled over because she was fighting with her boyfriend. So Liana says, listen, I'm just gonna walk to you. I went inside and I looked both ways. I didn't see her anywhere. So I went back inside and then I didn't even call her and she didn't even call me.
Wow.
So please tell me you have not talked to her since.
She contacted me about a month ago and I kind of fell right back into it, to be honest.
She stood you up 3 times.
Yeah.
Can you go back to your text messages? And I just want to see how you guys interact with each other.
Okay.
You guys talk pretty often. Oh, this is the last time she said, I'm gonna come with Maria and we're gonna see you. What is a good time for us to visit? At 4, we can do something. Okay, sounds good. See ya. Now that's 5 o'clock. Already she's an hour late. We are leaving in a few. She had to tell her man where she was going and took him home. I'm not flaking, I'm actually excited. I'll be there in like 25 minutes. Now it's 6:46, right down the street. I'm walking, I'm gonna hug you and wrap my legs around you, and I'm not wearing underwear. Is this how she talks on the phone?
No, you know what? She's not really like this on the phone.
So you were like, where are you? She said, up the street. You should see me walking.
You would have seen her coming down the street.
Yeah.
Nothing. She just disappeared for the night. Unbelievable.
She obviously was never there.
That's how I feel.
Something's definitely going on with this chick.
Honestly, if that's not her, I'm gonna feel violated. You know? I opened up to you and like you're who the hell are you?
Wow. Okay. Well, now I need to know. Ah!
Here she comes.
Come on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. You're not the girl in the pictures, and you're not Caitlin.
No.
So you don't know a Caitlin? Because your phone number traces back to her.
No.
Then is your name Tracy?
Yes.
Is that your real name?
Yes.
And it's been you talking to Eric this whole time.
Yes. I made the account like at the beginning of the pandemic. I was bored. I wanted people to talk to, but I wasn't like, I'm not somebody that was really trying to scam anybody because I really did feel bad, you know.
Which account are you referring to?
See, the Liana account was Eric, but I ended up switching to the Maria account because the Liana account got too many requests. I was getting like 400 requests a day.
And those are the only accounts that you have?
Yes.
It's rude.
Well, look, obviously we don't really know anything about you. So can you just tell us a little bit about who you actually are?
My name's Tracy. I live in New Hampshire. I am actually 42 years old. I don't know, I basically like help take care of my handicapped uncle with my mother and stuff, and my mom's sick too. She's got Crohn's disease. So I'm constantly helping them. That is my life. So I think I was trying to give myself a different life, which was obviously not reality.
And you're single? You're not married or anything?
No.
Children?
No. I can't have children.
Is that something that you want?
I want it all, but I'll never get that.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't go out. I don't go out to even meet somebody, and I don't know, just I'm insecure.
Why keep doing things to hurt him, like telling him you're gonna meet up with him and blowing him off and then blocking him and...
Because I was being stupid, because I really did want to see him, but I couldn't see him as me.
Look, we already talked to Danny, one of Maria's boyfriends, and Danny told us the same thing.
Yes.
I'm coming down the street, I'm 5 minutes away, I'm 2 minutes away. Why even bother with that if you know you're not going to show up?
That is a game. That is 100% a game.
You're actively making plans to see these guys in person and making it
Because
seem like
that's
you were
all
on
they
your way.
want. They want to see you, and then it's like I wanted to keep them talking to me, so it's like, okay, I will come see you, you know?
But you know it's not going to actually happen. So
I know.
what is the end goal? Like, what do you expect to get out of that?
I don't know. I wanted to get rid of this. I wanted to get rid of it so many times. I was getting myself more upset and depressed, even liking somebody, because then I'm like, okay, now I'm waiting all day for somebody to call me and all that. It was like I'm more or less lonely. Then I ended up started liking, like, especially Eric. I ended up liking him. I was looking for somebody to be with, like, have that connection and vibes.
I'm sure you feel that way right now because it's all in front of you. But, like, honestly, I don't know heads from tails of your stories, except for that it's all a lie.
Okay.
Even though you are seemingly very self-aware about different aspects of this, I think that there are a lot of deeper issues that need to be worked out internally. Like woman to woman, I just have a feeling that you've been going through this and feeling this for a really long time. We need to shave off some of that insecure feeling because it's keeping you from being able to make true, genuine relationships. And even just a relationship with yourself.
Yeah.
Because how do you honestly feel about yourself as a person?
Not that good. Obviously, I'm upset, but like, no one should have to feel this bad about themselves that they need to do this.
Let's check out what we got. Oh, we got an email. So the sender is just Michael.
Well, that makes it easy.
And the subject is love of my life or a stalker?
If you have to ask, probably the latter.
Hello, King Neve and Queen Cammy.
This is how I want to be addressed.
Finally! My name is Michael. I'm originally from Texas, but I currently reside in Las Vegas. Back in 2017, I was contacted by a guy named Dustin who randomly messaged me from a number I didn't know. He claims that we had spoken previously, but I have no recollection of ever having spoken to him. Either way, he was super sexy and a zaddy. We hit it off and we planned a date. But Dustin went ghost. Since then, I've been stood up by Dustin.
What?
5 times.
So why are we even still talking about this?
I've tried to ghost him, but he keeps popping back up. I still really like him a lot, and I want him to be the one, but I am worried this guy is a catfish. He told me he doesn't have social media, but I did some digging and I found a page. He might be hiding something. I want to finally meet Dustin and date him for real, but I'm afraid something really weird might be going on. Dustin could be the love of my life or a total stalker. Help! Thanks, Texas Prince Michael. Wow. They met 3 years ago.
But he's ghosted him 5 times, so that cancels out the 3 years.
So the first red flag for me, I was in Los Angeles, but Dustin decided he would like to go on a date. He wanted to meet up. He says, my roommate is out for the night. So I wanted to know if maybe you wanted to come over to my house. Here's my address. When he gave me the address, there wasn't an apartment number listed. It was just, here's the address. I then said to him, let me know when you're ready. No response. And then I messaged him again, what's going on? No response. After like 2 hours, I just was like, I'm good. Early the next afternoon, he responds back and he says that he was in the shower, and when he got out of the shower, he dropped his phone and like his phone had broken and he wasn't able to respond. He was like, I thought you were gonna come over. I don't know what happened. And I'm thinking, how was I gonna come over when you weren't responding and I don't know your apartment? Like,
throw pebbles at every window?
Right. Because of everything else prior, and I felt that he had been genuine, I let that go. But after this incident, he would communicate with me from other phone numbers.
Michael.
Here's the thing. I would go back to that initial number of messaging him, and then he would respond on that too. I'm thinking, if he's a lawyer and if he does business, maybe he has work phones.
Obviously, this is all via text message initially. How, if in any way, did the relationship evolve?
I've only ever texted with Dustin.
In 3 years?
I know.
Wow.
I know. I should know better.
Well,
yes.
Give it to me. I deserve it. I have to take responsibility. When I did attempt to push for a video chat or getting on a phone, he wouldn't respond. Like, it was just always something odd.
Do you even know his last name?
The last name that he gave me was Shaker.
So where are you guys at now? You say you've ghosted him?
Yeah, but recently he reaches out again. See if we can rekindle and restart. And it's a new number.
In your email to us, you said, is he a stalker?
This has been years of you continuously reaching out. After I've stopped responding to you, you're hitting me up from different numbers. That's why I say stalker, because this is a little crazy. I'm getting so anxious right now.
Boom.
Uh-oh. Feels like you guys know
Are
each
you
other.
serious? Yeah, I know who this is.
I'm Michael's ex-boyfriend.
Oh,
We were
wow.
dating the whole time that he was talking to Dustin.
We were not exclusive the whole time, Bradley.
That's
And
why
for you-
I created Dustin, Michael, is to test you. We had just signed a lease in our apartment just a month before. You weren't ever around, you weren't talking to me, you wouldn't answer calls. I had a gut feeling the whole time, so I created Dustin to test you.
Bradley, you and I, yes, did sign a lease to move in together. We moved in as roommates.
Who cheated?
I found out
did.
I did not cheat.
Oh, okay. You didn't cheat on me with Dustin?
No. After we officially ended things, you agreed as well that you wanted to be friends and see how that worked out. You wanted to be.
I never
you
said that. Don't put
yes,
words in my
you
mouth.
also said.
Don't put
you
words
also
in my
said,
mouth. I'm not the bad guy here.
Yes, you are. You created a profile lying to continue to keep tabs on me after you and I
Yeah.
were not involved. We were not exclusive.
Michael, I loved you. Why do you think I got an apartment with you? I thought you were the one.
Oh my gosh.
I had already picked out a ring for you and everything.
You did not love me. You are such a liar.
Obviously, there's room for interpretation as to where things are going. But at some point, Bradley, you became suspicious that Michael wasn't exclusively dating you.
It was about a month and a half into us living together.
Bradley, when you and Michael signed this lease, were you under the impression that you guys were going to be together in a relationship?
1,000,000,000%. Boom, all of a sudden he's just not coming as much anymore. He always has something to do, something. So I decided, to create Dustin.
Right.
It was just a test to see because I wanted to know where it was going. Because what Michael was saying and what Michael's actions, they didn't meet up. When I asked you where you were going, obviously I knew you were going to meet Dustin when I set up the date as Dustin. But you lied up and down, said, oh, you're just going to meet your lawyer, you're just going out for a dinner and everything. You lied constantly about everything, about who you were meeting, what you were doing, who you were hanging out with.
Wait. Michael, is this all true?
Yes. I'm not denying that you and I had a relationship. We were on at one point. And after when we were off, we also were off for long periods of time.
While you were living together.
Even while we were living together.
We became off and on from this situation. Mentally, after I learned that he was just available to talk to other guys, exchange nude photos, meet out on dates.
I didn't send nude photos.
After I learned all of that, I was gone. I was done.
Shortly after you sent that text as Dustin, how come you didn't just bring that up and confront him about it and say, look, clearly we're not on the same page here. I texted you as Dustin. You were willing to talk to me. Let's figure this out. Why didn't it all end there? Why keep talking to him as Dustin? Because I understand you would stop, but then he would come back with a new number. Why continue to engage with him when the relationship appears to have been over? Earlier today, Michael got a text message from an unknown number telling him not to meet you. Was that you looking for an easy out, trying to avoid meeting up?
Yes. But at the end of the day, continuing on as Dustin with him was just
terrible.
Terrible.
He's married and has a relationship.
I don't know this guy.
That's not okay. That's not okay. That's the point I'm making.
What's
you don't
not
know
okay
him. That's not okay.
is that we were in a relationship and you cheated on me.
We were not. I did not cheat on you.
When was the last time that Michael and Bradley hooked up?
A few weeks ago.
What?
Whew. Wow.
Are you gonna call the Maury show or should I?
I didn't know he was Dustin.
If there's all this animosity going on, how are we hooking up?
Yeah. If I'm such a bad person, why are you still pursuing me? And why in some weird twisted way do you still love me?
I'm not pursuing you at this
I
point.
said, were
I haven't
you?
been for quite some time.
Okay.
Can you both acknowledge that at any given point in knowing each other, you've shared love for one another in some kind of capacity, but now that moment has passed?
1,000,000%.
Correct.
But now it's just time to be done with this. It's probably not gonna get better. So the thing that we can do now is just move on.
I completely agree with those statements, absolutely.
If there's any final thoughts or feelings that you want to express to each other now.
I've said my piece. I wish you the best. I hope you don't contact me any forward. You broke my heart. I want nothing to do with you ever again.
Are you done?
Go ahead.
Right. Bradley, I don't wish you ill. I don't wish you well. I don't wish you anything. And we won't be seeing or speaking to each other ever again from this point moving forward.
All right, well, very rarely, if ever, does anything good come of catfishing. So I just wanted to sort of leave it at that. Be well and stay safe and healthy.
Same to you both. Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
Bye, King.
Thank you.
Hi, guys. An email from April.
APRYL.
The subject, has it been 4 years of lies?
Probably.
Yeah. Dear Neve and Cami, my name is April. I'm 22 and live in Montreal. This is technically our first Canadian episode.
Oh my God!
I met Daryl, D-A-R-Y-L. Their names end with the same 3 letters. Come on, that's incredible.
Meant to be.
He lives in Ohio and is an incredibly talented artist. I met Daryl 4 years ago on Instagram when he sent me a drawing he'd done of a selfie I'd posted. We were just friends, but this past year, I started to realize I want more. No one has ever approached me the way he did or sent me so many sweet messages. His drawings make me feel appreciated and beautiful. Daryl makes me feel like a confident woman. He makes me feel happy. I had no reason to doubt Daryl, and our relationship was growing. But in the past few months, some strange things have been happening. First, I got a weird DM from Daryl's sister that Daryl told me to ignore. Then his social media started to deactivate and then reappear. I asked him what was going on with that, and he said he needed to disappear for a while, but wouldn't say why.
He's going to jail.
It all makes me nervous. I don't have the best luck with men in general, and I think of him as my one shining star. Thank you, April.
Joyride. I am going to put in my first guess and say that Daryl is in jail.
He's not in jail. Come on.
Yes, you think you don't have access to a pen and a paper to make drawings in jail? You do. And you can also get on Instagram. They're social mediating.
All right, well, let's text her. It's been so long since I texted an international number. It's me from Catfish. Just read your email. Jump in our Zoom.
April showers bring May flowers.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey. What's up?
Look how beautiful. I love the tattoos.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you in school, work?
Work almost every day.
What do you do?
I manage a dépanneur, so convenience store for any non-French speakers.
Dépanneur. Dépanneur. Oh, my French is trash.
So that's cool. And so we read your email, but there's not a lot of information in there. We want to know the whole story and kind of give us the details.
So the first time Daryl ever made contact with me, it was through Instagram. The way he approached me is not how any guy usually approaches me, like really sweet and not so direct. And he had taken it upon himself to draw a selfie that I had posted. So kind of nice, kind of creepy a little bit because I had no idea who he was.
Did he ever explain how and why he found you?
No, in the first few years, honestly, it was just kind of like a little back and forth. Like anytime that I would post a picture that he liked, he would draw it and send it to me when it was done. And I was obviously really appreciative, but I would say it was more in the past year that we kind of got a bit closer and started talking more on a daily basis.
How many drawings would you say he did of you over the course of those 3 years?
Around 10, 15, maybe. I got to a point I just started sending him like my favorite selfies and he would do the drawing for me.
You're his muse.
He does say that to me all the time.
He's like Jack and you're Rose.
Draw me like one of your French girls. Oh.
Have you sent him a nude to draw?
I've never directly sent him one, but I do have an OnlyFans, which he is subscribed to, so.
Did he draw that?
He did.
Wow. Has he sent any sexy photos of him?
No.
Interesting. Well, why haven't you guys FaceTimed or something?
I mean, I've asked. It's kind of just been brushed off. And I feel like if I push too hard, he can just disappear. Like he has deleted parts of his social media in the past, so it's really kind of a touchy thing.
He deactivated his social media a bunch of times. What happened with that?
A couple weeks ago, actually, I went to go search up the page. The page is just gone.
Is that profile still down?
No. In fact, he usually just tells me he needed a break from social media.
Okay, that could be true, but have you guys been texting?
I mean, we text on Instagram.
But do you have his phone number?
I don't.
Wait, so for 4 years I've been talking just through Instagram and OnlyFans?
Yeah.
So you've never heard his voice or seen him in a video?
No.
Interesting.
The red flag. Oh boy.
Something's definitely up. Because like in your email, you mentioned something about you got a weird DM from Daryl telling you to ignore another message. What was that all about?
I had got a DM from somebody that I didn't know, and it was just a Facebook link in the message. So when I clicked on it, it brought me to like some Facebook group, and I saw in their followers that Daryl was one of them. When I went and confronted Daryl about it, he said, oh, you know, that's just my sister. I ignore the message.
So did you respond, and have you had any communication with the sister?
No.
Weird.
Can I see a picture of Daryl? I'm just so curious now.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna bring him up on Instagram. What's his Instagram?
It's Daryl Art Show.
Is that him?
Yes.
Cool. This is him, right?
Yes. Fits into my type, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm. What's this? My dad in the paper. Wait a second. So this is his dad?
Allegedly.
This was just a few days ago.
Yeah.
Huh. Is this you?
That is me.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Is that you also?
That is not me, actually.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever get jealous when he draws other girls?
I mean, kind of. Low-key. I'm used to being the muse, you know, so.
But even his like follower to following count looks normal. Like the page looks very, if it is a catfish, it's very convincing. I don't know what to think.
Yeah, questions.
Well, what is it about this guy? Because I know you have other guys fawning after you. So what is it about Daryl?
I mean, it's really different. There's not anyone who actually cares about how I'm doing. He's just there every time I need it, you know? Like the fact that somebody would spend so much time making drawings of me, someone that they've never even met, it's just insane to me. You know, he always says if I lived closer, I would be wifed up already, so.
Wow. Right now, are you not looking to meet another guy because you think that something will happen with Daryl?
I mean, yeah. It's kind of the dream, if it can be possible, but kind of need to know so I can move on, either with him still in my life or cutting him out of it.
Obviously, we don't have a phone number, but we have his Instagram. We have that picture he posted of his dad, but send us whatever information you have. Let us see what we can find out. Hopefully get one step closer to finally meeting this guy.
Hopefully.
All right, we'll talk later, April.
Thank you.
Oh, she's sweet.
What do you think? Is this guy legit?
I don't know.
He could just be a boy artist in Akron who just has a couple different sexy ladies around who he draws pictures of, and they send him sexy pics, and he's just not looking to commit.
That's what I feared.
That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. If he is legit, maybe there's a chance it could work out. And if he's not, April needs to know, because I don't want to see her get her heart broken.
Exactly. Something tells me in my spirit that April is not the only one.
I am sweating.
Yeah.
I'm really freaking out over here.
Oh. Daryl! What's up, man?
What's up, man? That's
Hi.
real. What's up, bro? What's up,
I don't
bro?
believe it.
What's up, April? Honestly.
Wait, so hold on a second. We're all very confused. Because you're obviously you.
For sure, for sure.
But when I DM'd you, Candace wrote back.
Ooh, yeah.
So what's up with that? Why is Candace in your DMs?
All right, she handles certain drawings like these.
Handled? What do you mean handled?
Like the prices, like she gives them out the prices for the artist. So that's all she be doing in there.
But she's still in there.
Oh. Only for the holidays. I was super busy, so I had her in there for November, December, just to handle, just do commissions, business, art stuff. That's it. She don't read no messages from me and April or nothing. That's just me, I swear to God. She see me drawing you all the time. She already know, don't go in the messages, don't talk to her, stay out of that. It's just between me and her.
So you told Candace specifically, if it's this girl, April, do not respond.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Obviously, you can understand, right? Like, I messaged you and she wrote back and said, oh, this is Candace, I'm on his page. We thought April had been talking to your sister the whole time.
Oh no, hell no.
Well, okay, what's up with Candace messaging April on Instagram? And you told April to ignore it.
Oh yeah, because her page is hacked. She told me that, because that page is sending random messages to people. I don't know why.
It sent a link to a Facebook group that Candace started.
That page got hacked or something. She told me it was hacked. She can't no access to it or something. So she made a new Facebook.
Huh. So you're telling me that the only person who April has ever communicated with is you?
Oh,
and
yeah, for sure.
That's that.
100%.
How do you know that Candace never responded to April's messages since she responded to my message?
I trust her. She not going in there. I would have shut all that down if she even sent one message. I would have shut all that down.
All right.
Because I'm the first one to see her messages. I make sure I'm like, oh, she's messaging me. All right, quick, every time. It's me.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that. What's then confusing to me is since it is you and it has been you talking to April this whole time, why so shady? Why don't you give her your phone number or video chat or what's up with that?
I didn't think she really wanted to talk to me like that. I didn't really know that she was like feeling me at all, to be honest. Even if I was drawing you or whatever, I could just be another creepy ass dude. I know you got a lot of attention, you bad, so like I'm gonna come different a little bit with the art, see if she like it or whatever.
Right, but she did. She liked it. You guys have been friends now for years, and I think at least she feels that it's been made pretty clear that you're more than friends, or could be more than friends.
I want to. That's why I'm here.
So we found that you do have a Facebook page, but you're not friends with her on that Facebook page.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Any reason?
I ain't want to be a creepy. I ain't want to be a stalker. I don't know. I don't want to be weird.
I want to know, you draw a lot of girls on your page. Like there's a lot of different people that you...
I had to stop.
Why is that?
Because I'm only focused on her right now.
I mean, April is like bursting at the seams. She's so happy. And you look like you are too. You're both nervous, by the way. So just putting it out there.
I'm just in shock right now. I haven't said a word in the past 5 minutes because I'm just in shock.
I only want her for real, no cap.
What do you like about April so much?
I like she motivated the out of me. Beautiful. I'm like just like a dream right now.
But what has been keeping you from seeing her this entire time?
A lot. I was going through it for a little bit. Money problems, work was kind of slow because like Corona just couldn't stack up quick enough. I couldn't do what I wanted to do. I was getting depressed.
I think it's fair. The last year hasn't exactly been the most ideal period of time to, meet up with someone who lives far away and in another country, and I get that. But crazy to me that you wouldn't have said like, yo, we should talk on the phone.
Or just text from your actual phone number. Why can't she have your phone number?
I thought about it. I always think about it. Like I said, I didn't think she was going to want it. So I'm like, I didn't ask. I just didn't.
Well, look, I obviously would love to let you guys talk, but before we do that, I have some questions. Daryl, if I could chat with you. Cam, if you could talk with April for a second.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
No boys allowed.
Oh my gosh.
How do you feel? What do you think?
I have no words. I almost cried when he pulled up on the screen. Like, I was not expecting that.
And he's so into you.
When I met him, I had no words. I didn't know what to say because my brain just kind of went,
All I kept seeing was you being like,
just trying to make myself breathe, let the oxygen flow through to the brain, I'm just excited for him to come back in the chat now.
I don't know, you're like, get out of here, Gabby. I'm trying to see man. I get it, it's fine.
I feel like a little girl.
Hey,
man.
What's up?
Well, so this is great.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
It's just, again, and I kind of mentioned it before, but after all these years and talking to her pretty much every day and her clearly flirting, like you didn't pick up on enough signals to say like, okay, I think this girl's into me. She described it almost like you were avoiding her or pushing her away. So it just seems like there's something you might not be saying. I just want to make sure you don't feel like there's any weird pressure or expectation for you to say something or feel a certain way and that you really do like her.
Yeah. Well, I kind of understand why she felt like that because I kind of was pushing her away.
What do you think that was about?
At first, I was like shy. Like I used to be like super shy. I used to not be able to look people in the eye. Like, I couldn't even make eye contact like a couple years ago.
Okay.
I'm hard on myself. You couldn't tell already.
Have you had like a serious girlfriend in the recent past?
Oh no. I've been in any relationships. Never kissed a girl.
Oh really? So you've never been in love then, I guess?
Nah, not yet.
Have you tried dating people? Have people wanted to date you, or is it just like not happened?
I mean, see, I had chances, but I kind of avoided all of them.
Mainly just out of shyness and insecurity?
Yeah, but I haven't tried in a long time.
So hitting on women or asking a girl out and making your feelings known is not something that you have a lot of experience with?
Yeah, I have no experience besides April. Yeah, I really do like her though.
Right, and she told us she really likes you. She's super into you.
I didn't.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. No, I didn't.
Okay, well, that makes a lot more sense now. Well, that's exciting.
It is.
You think you can handle her?
Yeah, I can handle her. That's why I'm here.
So, I mean, are you ready to formally sort of ask her to go out with you?
Yeah, I will. I know I will.
Because she's been hoping that something would happen with you guys. So she's like...
Yeah, I didn't even know that.
You didn't realize that. But April's a beautiful young woman, and if she doesn't get the impression that you're serious about moving forward, she might have to start looking for someone else to date. So I just want you to know that, like, you've got a chance to make something happen.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
All right, well, great. I'd love to just let you guys talk for a minute, if that's cool.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna bring them back in.
All right.
All right, guys. We just want to let you guys talk for a minute. And April, you let me know when a good time to kind of come back in would be.
Okay.
All right.
See ya.
What's up,
Hey.
Man.
This is so weird. It's just crazy that like you're in front of me right now. The second I saw you pop up on the screen, I almost cried. Like
Me too.
I was just so happy. Like
It's like a real dream. It's like I'm happy as though, even though I'm nervous as right now. My anxiety is going crazy right now.
But that's another thing though. That's like I'm a really insecure person too. Like I know I put out this super confident persona, but like I'm a really insecure person. Like yeah, I know I post a lot of nice looking pictures, but like you don't really see 100% of me, you know? Like there's a lot of editing, there's a lot of posing in certain ways, you know?
Right, I understand all that, but it still don't even matter. You usually fire anyway, so.
I've been going my whole life basically like kind of feeling, I guess, underappreciated by most men that I come into contact with, you know. It's like sexual right away. It's like disrespect, you know.
Yeah, I'm different.
I see that.
I've been single my whole life. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get her.
You've been single your whole life?
Yep. Never kissed a girl.
Damn. Why though?
I ain't even really wanting her. I wasn't really interested till like 2 years ago. I'm like, I want her to be my first girl.
Damn.
First date, first kiss. Somehow you have me motivated, you inspire me. It's like a spark for some reason. Like I get anxiety when I send you messages. Like I be nervous. Like I don't know, just got feelings. Like it's just something about you. It just had me like stuck on you.
I don't even know what to say. Like
since day one, I've been in love for real. I ain't never been in love either, but I know when I see you, I get a feeling that I never felt before. So I just know.
Oh my gosh. Like, how are you real?
I don't believe this right now. This is amazing.
I think I'm gonna tell them to come back before.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
So what did we miss? Everything good?
Yeah, everything good.
Everything is great, yeah.
I'm still in shock that it's not Candace. Wow, okay. We were wrong, Neve, we were wrong.
So look, this is rare for us on the show, but all the more reason to celebrate and be happy. And I just want to make sure that we all take one sort of formal step towards you guys now moving forward. So at the very least, can you guys give each other your numbers so that like,
oh yeah,
please.
So I'll say it now.
Yeah, tell her.
3-0.
Oh,
deliver.
I got it.
Okay. All right. So we've now got phone contact. All right. Well, this is great. I'm so happy this worked out. I really think you guys have a lot in common. You clearly have a good foundation of friendship and respect for one another, which is a great place to start. So I don't know what to tell you guys other than get to it. Good luck. Have fun.
So who's going where? Daryl, are you going to Montreal? April, are you going to Ohio? Like, what is the tea? What's the plan?
I'm leaving.
So you're ready to fly up there?
Yep.
I got a ton of frequent flyer points, so you tell me as soon as that can happen, and I will make sure it happens.
Today.
He's like, tonight.
Thank you guys so much for this.
Guess that's it for us.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
When you talk about love, I can say that I only had you in mind. When you talk about love.
Hey, Mammy. My name is Terry. I'm reaching out to you because my friend Will has gone and lost his mind over a girl named Cherry he met 6 weeks ago on social media.
You can call my name.
Cherry and Will are both into cosplay, where people dress up as their favorite characters in comics or movies.
Like cops and robbers on the TV show. You come to look and where it's home.
Will initially reached out to her because he wanted to buy some pictures of her dressed up as a character.
And you can use any Russian disguise.
I guess that is a thing.
I think it's fun.
One thing led to another, and now they talk just about every day.
My name.
Cherry lives in Thailand. which is a red flag to me.
Yes.
But it's also an added complication. He says she tries to video chat with him, but it's always in the middle of the night when he's sleeping. I told Will I was concerned. He's a grown man and can make his own choices. But he's sending her money, which is stupid to me, but again, it's his life. What made me reach out to you is Will is suddenly saying he's moving to Thailand.
In this climate?
If this girl is real, then I'm happy for my friend and I hope he'll love life in Thailand. But I know something is messed up here and he's moving too fast. I think she just likes his money, but Will won't listen to reason. Can you help me get through to him?
Oh my God, he set me up.
Set you up.
Come on in.
Yeah, man.
Surprise!
What's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
You know who we are, right?
Yeah, I've seen the show before.
Terry told us you guys like to go to comic conventions.
Mm-hmm.
When did you guys get into cosplay?
I host a podcast, and in order to get exclusive interviews, I had to start going to conventions. But you know, at those cons, there's cosplayers everywhere. And I also do videography, and I network with one of the videographers. But when I friended her, my friend recommendation completely changed. Like, no longer local people. And I see Cherry in there one day, and I'm like, whoa, who's that? She's cute, she's pretty. My friend requested her, she added me, and this is where we started kind of communicating. She posted she was selling like these Polaroids. So I bought like 2 or 3 photos from her.
And did you get them?
I got them.
And they came from Thailand?
It came from Thailand, but I can't read the address.
You chose the photos you wanted, or were you just like,
I got to choose the photo. There was like 9 photos up, and I chose 3.
So the photos had already been taken. Interesting.
Flag. Come on, Cammy, have my back. Come on, man.
I didn't even say anything. It's Terry is speaking for me. Did you have to use her full name in order to send the money?
The MoneyGram says it has to be the name on the ID, and it was a different name that's on the Facebook.
Okay, well, so what's her name on Facebook?
On Facebook is Zoma Reed.
But she did give you her like ID name.
ID name, yes. She said it's pronounced Rujapa.
So wait, so what's Cherry? Where'd you get Cherry from?
Cherry, I'm assuming it's her English generic name.
Interesting. Do you guys talk often or?
We do it a lot.
And does she have an accent at all?
When she speaks English, yes.
And what are your conversations like?
I like you, I want to see you, you're beautiful. We talk about cosplay, we talk about movies. She compliments me and stuff, I compliment her.
Do you guys say I love you?
I've said it twice, she said it once.
Wow. How long have you guys been talking?
I would say about 2 months, maybe 2.5 months.
Like every day though, pretty much.
Every day except for when she vanishes.
Vanishes.
After I sent her the MoneyGram and she sent me the stuff, the next day she told me she had to go to the hospital. And I didn't hear from her for a couple of days.
Why did she go to the hospital?
She said she had like flu-like symptoms.
Flu-like symptoms.
And then the second time, when I sent her some more money, I bought a costume that I wanted her to cosplay in. So I told her that, she went to the hospital again. Come on, Cammy, stop.
I didn't even say it. I didn't even say anything.
Okay. Did she ever send you pictures of her in the costume?
No, she hasn't.
But is that it, or was there more things that have gone down?
I did send her money for another costume that of her choice, and I did send her money, you know, like get something to eat one day. Since I felt like I can't romantically take her out on a date, here's money to get you something to eat for lunch.
Now you're thinking about moving to Thailand?
Well, I've already applied for my passport, got the international driver's license. I'm ready to roll, man. Cammy.
I ain't feeling it either, bro. What if she ain't who she say she is?
But see, I need Cammy to have my back though, because if it is her, when women need help or they need advice, who they go to? The other women. They become the board of directors. So I need Cammy to be on my
The
side.
board of directors. Oh, you already have it set up. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Can you show us a picture of her?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see.
Cherry.
Oh, hello.
Cherry.
Wow, cute.
Wow.
She's
These
beautiful.
are like, yeah, these are consistent. They all look the same. You guys send a lot of pictures.
This is the Polaroids I've received.
Oh, cute. Yeah, from Thailand.
And what if the Cherry that you know is not the girl in the pictures? Does that matter?
Yeah, it matters. It's a bold-faced lie. Dang, Cammy.
I got your back, man. I'm rooting for you. I think from what I've seen and what you've shown us, like, I am honestly leaning towards her being her right now.
I'm gonna be optimistic and say I'm on a 60-40.
60 Catfish, 40 her.
That's optimistic.
That's a good. Those are good odds for this show. All right, so look, just send us everything you have for Cherry.
Okay.
And let's go down this rabbit hole and see what we find.
Cammy, you gonna root for me.
I'm working on her. I'll work on her.
You're gonna root for your boy.
I don't know. I mean, look, of course, red flags. But I gotta say, much more evidence suggesting she could be real than I expected. He got photos in an envelope from Thailand.
Yes. People are crafty, Nee.
I guess.
I don't put it past Cherry to be playing him. But what is she playing him for? What is the game?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I saw her face too.
I can't tell. Is that Beam?
Take your time.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Cherry, is that you under there?
What are you? Why are you so shy?
Should we all do that?
All right, everyone do it.
And then when you're ready, we'll take them down.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It's really you.
Hi. What's up?
It's her, man. Hey, Cherry.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I mean, I didn't know if you were going to be you.
I'm just so happy. This is
I'm
so nice.
so happy.
I'm very
So
excited because yes.
Please, please, please.
I'm just very excited because this first time.
Why are you so nervous to see Will?
Because I don't want you to see my real face.
Why?
Yeah, why?
You're so pretty.
It doesn't see my cosplay face because I can't Photoshop. I can't do anything with my picture.
In your photographs, you have your makeup and you have your Photoshop, but on video, you look different. But you're still very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. But I think, oh my God, he will not like me like this.
I like what I see. Still look good. Very beautiful.
I'm very excited now. My hand's shaky.
Oh my God. You had nothing to be worried about, Cherry, because he thinks that you're amazing. But can you tell us more about you? Do you live alone?
With my parents, with my father and mother.
Are you dating anyone in Thailand? Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I don't have any boyfriends now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do people call you Cherry or do they call you So?
Everybody call me Shuri, but some fans call me Somari.
Rujapa.
Rujapa is my real name.
Yeah, but you taught me how to say it.
Yes.
You gotta teach me how to speak Thai.
So you want to speak Thai?
I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn.
I want to ask you though, Cherry, you know, Will has been very generous sending money for costumes and things like that.
I already tell him stop sending money for me. But he still asked me like, Shuri, did you want something? And I say, don't send that money. I have.
Yes.
Like that.
See, Will, Cherry is a strong, independent woman.
So this is nice though, that finally you can look at Will and you guys can talk and see each other.
I have just a little uncomfortable because I think he stared.
Oh,
Like
he's
that
definitely
when I'm
staring at you.
talking.
He is
Oh,
definitely staring at you.
He likes to look at you.
She looks good, man.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I'm trying.
I don't even know what to say.
Will, go ahead. I mean,
shower it on.
I'm excited to see you. I'm coming to Thailand. Once this whole Corona stop, the quarantine, I'm gonna come see you now.
Hopefully, soon, Will can come visit you.
I think I just I want to talk with Cami. Can I talk to you alone?
Oh, sure. All right, Will, we'll bring you back in a minute.
All right, don't take too long now.
No more men. Goodbye to the
girl
men.
time?
What's going on?
How can I explain it? So I want to talk with you about me and Will, right? I have a little trouble with him.
Oh.
He is very fast for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I don't answer his messenger, like he always try to call me a lot. And I think, oh my God, it's too much for me. But I always say to him, please calm down. I'm busy. I just want to take my time for my family like that. Last time he told me about when we meet in Thailand, can I hold your hand? When we meet, can I kiss you? And I think, oh my God, it's really fast.
Yeah. I don't know if you know what it means to be thirsty, but here in America, when we say someone is thirsty, it means they're just doing too much, too fast. And Will is being thirsty.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need space, and that's okay.
Yes.
But do you feel like you like him, that you could like him in a romantic way?
So, yes, it just not yet.
Yeah. Friends first, and then see where things go, but take things slowly.
Yes.
Okay, so we can help. We'll tell him. I don't think that if you're worried about hurting his feelings, I don't think that that will hurt his feelings. I think it's important that you tell him exactly what you want so that he's clear and so that he's not pushing too hard. Who knows, maybe when you meet him, you might want to kiss him, but it shouldn't feel like you have to.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
hello. He's back. We kicked the men out.
Yes, please.
What did I miss?
Basically, Will is doing too much. He's being thirsty. She feels like he's going too fast. She
Okay.
wants to slow things down, start up his friends. She thinks she could maybe like him like that.
Yeah, but right, it's too soon to
Too
tell.
soon.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's get Will on, and then we'll help him understand that he needs to just take it easy and
Calm down.
Yeah.
How do you say that in Thai? Calm down.
ใจเย็น
Say yin.
Yes, yes, ใจเย็น
All right, so let's get Will back in
Yes,
here.
please.
There he is.
So, Will.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you know, girl's perspective. I talked to Cherry. We had a little sideline girls chat, and Cherry just feels like things are moving a little too fast. She wants to slow things down. Obviously, I shared with her that you're very excited about her and you really, want to meet her.
And she feels excited about you.
Yeah.
She just wants to make sure you understand, not to put any expectations on how the first time you'll meet her will go. Just
take it down a notch.
Yeah, and right now, maybe just give her some space sometimes.
Okay, fair enough.
She would love to start with like a really strong friendship and see where that can go.
Okay.
So it's good. It's good. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
right.
That's,
That's
not bad.
great.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
great,
could have been
man.
worse.
Yeah, I'm still in the game. I'm not on the bench yet, so yeah, I'm cool with it.
Here we go.
Right.
You just have to slow down. I like you, so you don't have to think a lot or overthinking. I'm staying here. I don't go anywhere. Just calm down.
Yeah.
100%.
I explained to her what thirsty means, so if she calls you thirsty, she knows what it means now.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm so happy that we were able to help. You guys seem great, and I'm very happy for you. So hopefully you'll just keep talking with a new understanding of each other and what you're expecting. We can go a little slow, keep building, planning maybe for a trip sometime in the future when it works for both of you. and take this friendship and see where it goes. I think it could be really great.
I'm definitely on board.
Make sure you send us a video from Thailand whenever you get there.
I definitely will, man. That's a promise.
Will is looking up his tickets as soon as we get off of this.
Just calm down, all right?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye. Dear Neve and Cami, my name is Courtney. I'm 22 and I work as a home health aide in Ohio. And well, I guess I might be getting catfish. 3 years ago, I met Chris online. I never have guessed that this guy who lived in Turkey would turn out to be the love of my life, but that's exactly what happened.
If Courtney can get a trip to Turkey out of this, she should take it.
Chris, he's an artist, he's smart, and he has the best taste in music, anime, and video games. But our relationship hasn't exactly been smooth. We've broken up and gotten back together so many times that I can't even keep track. But we started up again this past November, and it's more serious this time. I thought that would mean Chris would start video chatting with me, but nothing has changed. I try not to let myself think about the fact that Chris could be a catfish, but I've seen your show. If Chris is a catfish, I'm not sure what that will mean for us, but I can't just keep hoping for the best. It's time for me to find out who Chris really is. I hope you can help me. Support me.
What do I gotta do to get some love?
Wow.
3 years. Let's text our girl, Courtney. Hey, Courtney, it's Neve. We just read your email and want to help.
I don't want to get false hope that Chris is real, but he could be real. He could just be hesitant about the long distance relationship, right?
It's not impossible.
Maybe he just doesn't like FaceTiming. I don't know.
The good news is her eyes are open enough to know that something's up. Oh,
Hey!
Hi guys.
Are you freaked out? Is it Neve? Be honest.
I mean, I've always wanted to meet him. Just kind of, I didn't, not like this.
Well, I'm flattered. It's nice to meet you. Where are you in Ohio?
I'm in Canton.
You're a home health aide. What does that mean?
I take care of people in their homes. They're developmentally disabled.
Wow, it's a very selfless job. Good for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, tell us about Chris. How did you guys meet? What is going on?
Okay, well, I love telling this story because it's very strange. We met on Facebook, but through roleplay.
Ooh, fun. Okay.
I was on my roleplay account, and the person that my character was with sent Chris's character to try and kill my character. And it didn't happen. I ended up telling him that I had feelings for him. And we ended up in a relationship.
Wow. All right, so when you met Chris, it was as his character.
Yes. Eventually, he sent me a cosplay picture of himself. That was the only actual picture I've seen with his face in it. And the other picture I have, he's wearing a mask.
Well, wait a second. You have now been friends with his Facebook account, right?
Yeah.
Does he have more photos of himself on there?
Nope. It's mostly just his art.
In 3 years, you've only seen 2 pictures of him?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't even really know what he looks like.
I know.
Oh my God. Can you show us the one picture you've seen of him?
I sure can. He said it was a werewolf cosplay.
What are you talking about? There's nothing werewolf about that. He's not even in a costume.
Did you want to see the mask?
Sure, yeah.
That's a mask.
So Courtney, do you really think Chris is the guy in that one picture?
I don't know. I would like it to be him because it is a very attractive person that he showed me.
Sure.
What do you know about him personally?
He lives in Izmit, Turkey with his mom. He, to my knowledge, is jobless. He's an artist. He does portraits, anime characters, stuff like that.
How old is Chris?
22.
Oh, so he's the same age. What do you like about him?
He's got amazing music taste. 90% of the bands I listen to now is because of him. Same with animes that we watch. I didn't get into anime until he introduced me. Anything that I'm interested in now is because of him. 90% of my personality, basically.
What?
Wow.
He's in a completely different country, has a whole different set of interests, and like that's really cool. But what is it about him that attracts you?
It's really hard to explain that. I'd say it's just how he makes me feel.
I get it. The connection that you have is very meaningful.
Yeah.
Do you guys only talk via like, Facebook?
We eventually went to WhatsApp.
Do you talk on the phone?
I've only spoken to him on the phone once.
What was the vibe?
It felt like he didn't want to be on the phone. It sounded like he would rather be doing something else. It just didn't last long.
It was like a distinct male voice.
To me, it sounded male.
And did he have an accent?
Yes. I've tried asking for more calls and he said no. It's really disappointing.
How can Chris justify not video chatting you over the last 3 years?
He's just always busy and he's giving me excuses like his laptop's too old and the time difference.
How do you know he's even in Turkey?
I believe he is. He's shown me Turkish movies, shows, music. Did you know the black roses naturally grow there?
Oh, I didn't know that. You've really dove headfirst into the culture.
The horticulture.
Yeah, ever since I found out that he's from Turkey, I love Turkey. A lot of times I would talk about wanting to go to Turkey to see him. So just the idea of like planning that is something that makes me happy, but I don't want to go if he's not real.
Right.
Have you sent him gifts or anything like that?
Back in 2018, I sent him an Odin bust.
Wait,
It's a mini statue.
And did he ever say he got the bust?
Oh yeah, he sent me a picture of it.
Oh.
So then it confirms that he is in fact in Turkey.
Promising.
Wow, okay, interesting.
And he sent me a gift. That gray hoodie right there?
Is it special hoodie?
It's his.
Oh, he sent you his hoodie.
He sent you his hoodie.
Yes, back in 2018.
And it came from Turkey.
Yes.
No money exchanges between the two of you?
I have sent money to his friend
Why did you send money to his friend?
so that she could give it to him.
How much?
Over the course of 3 years, I've sent maybe around $1,000.
Courtney? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Courtney, do you see how this sounds?
Who's his friend? Who is this girl?
It's Edja.
And do you ever talk to her?
I don't.
Does her Cash App profile have a photo? Could you pull it up for us?
I used to have it, but then it disappeared
So she just wiped her page.
completely. It doesn't exist anymore. I've tried looking for it.
Oh, Courtney. So after all this shadiness, you still have strong feelings? How do you feel about him?
Oh, I'm in love with him. He is actually my longest relationship.
Really?
Yes, we were engaged once.
When was that?
2018.
What is that?
He sent me that picture.
So he sent you an anime picture of a guy proposing?
Yes.
So that was the engagement?
Yes. And I went, yes, and he went, that was easy.
Wow.
That's some ass.
I mean, look, he sounds really cool, okay? He's into cool stuff. He's an artist, and he lives in Turkey. But come on, the guy can video chat, and he's had excuses not to for the last 3 years. There has to be a reason for that. That coupled with the fact that he's only ever sent you one photo, and you only had one weird phone call, suggests to me that there's a very, very good likelihood he's not the guy in that photo.
I'm ready to get answers. I have to find out if it's actually him or not. I just want it to be real.
All right, so look, send us anything you've got. Let us do a little research, and we'll see if we can figure something out.
Thank you, guys.
Oh boy. What do you think?
My biggest concern is that Chris doesn't really care about her that much.
Seems like he's a scammer, or at least he's hiding something really big. But it concerns me that Courtney is so invested that she's literally changing her favorite things to be his favorite things. Her personality has now become the things that are his favorite things, and that is a slippery slope.
Hi.
Hello? Can you hear us? If you can hear us, maybe you could.
There he is.
Hi. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear everything. Sorry for being off camera and not talking. I am not comfortable.
Okay, well, hello. I'm Cammy, Neve, and Courtney.
Hi.
Hi, Courtney.
Please just talk without, like, robot sound.
I don't like my voice.
You have to say something eventually.
This is the voice I'm comfortable with.
Eche, if that's you, it's okay. We're all open-minded here, and Courtney is okay with that.
I am not an imposter. I am not Eche. I am Chris.
I guess. This is awkward.
Now that you're talking, your voice is great.
Thanks, I guess.
So, Chris, so you are in Turkey right now, right?
Yeah,
And are you also 22, right? That's how old I think you said you were?
yeah.
Courtney, why don't you explain to Chris why this is even happening?
Long story short, this is what Cammy and Neve do. They help people meet each other. They make it easier.
To you, maybe it's not really easier for an introverted like me.
You've been asked for a call for 3 years, though.
Yeah, but I guess it's kind of a limit when you bring in two strangers into this.
Well, listen, even talking to us is a big step for you. It was just as much of a big step for Courtney after, 3 years of you guys talking. It's been a long time. And all she's wanted is, like, literally this moment right now.
Yeah. The thing is, I don't like my voice and the way I look. Because even though I'm a guy, I have a condition, basically a hormonal imbalance, which is why I sound like softer than a normal guy would. And I have more like softer features. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't even want to call, because even my friends sometimes like pick on me for this thing.
Yeah, but you know that Courtney's not one of those people.
Courtney is understanding and loving.
It's been like so long that even if I were comfortable enough to share myself with her, it would be just kind of awkward for me.
Well, so what do you think? Do you just see her as like a cool friend that you talk about stuff that you guys both like together with?
Obviously, she's more than a friend.
Chris, I think despite your insecurities, you already know that you're a likable person, even if you may not like yourself. But you and I both know what you have to do right now. It's time to come on screen to let Courtney see you.
I know this was gonna come.
Please.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, that looks good.
Yay!
There you are. So the picture you sent her, that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Well, Courtney, looking at Chris, I'm going to bet that you like what you see.
Yeah. I'm so happy. I see nothing but perfection right here, so you're so perfect.
I mean, how does that feel, Chris? Like, this is the girl who you've been talking to for a long ass time, and you guys are really cool, and she doesn't care about any of the things that you're the most insecure about. Like, she doesn't give a about hormones.
It's nice. I'm just nervous.
I know.
It's okay to be nervous.
Chris, the question that I have now is, you know, normally someone in your situation who is very private with their identity, we would assume that you weren't the person in that picture. Since that was a picture of you, why then didn't you at least feel comfortable sending other photos? That way, at least you could control the pictures that she sees of you, that you like, that you feel good about.
I don't feel good about any picture. I don't like myself. I don't like showing myself.
Have you always felt like that?
Mostly, yeah.
Have you had a relationship, a girlfriend in person in Turkey? So would it be fair to say that physical intimacy is not something you're super experienced with?
Yeah.
I ask because I know Courtney's probably ready to get on a plane tomorrow. Are you nervous about that?
Kinda. I mean, like, I would like it, but I'm like really scared and awkward about it. People don't like me.
You know, you say that, but I'm looking at Courtney and it's not adding up.
I only have 2 hands. I'm pointing at myself with all 10 fingers.
I'm just saying, I think that for once you could maybe give yourself permission to not think that someone doesn't like you, because she does, and you're trying to tell her she doesn't, and she keeps trying to tell you that she does, so.
It's a habit.
Hey, Chris, who is Etche?
Etche is my best friend. She's basically family to me now.
Because Courtney mentioned that she would send money and that it would get sent to Etche.
Yeah,
Why didn't you just have Courtney send money to you?
because TransferWise needs to have your address for sending anything, and I didn't want to give out my address.
But you did give Courtney some address.
Yeah, she sent something to my dad's workplace.
So what was the money for?
Turkey has been in an economic crisis for the past couple of years, so sometimes I would get too broke and I couldn't even afford to have food at some point, so she would help me out. And I can't really have a job because most places don't really hire me because of the way I look in general, because like this is a country where everyone's a judgmental ass.
Well, I think that they just don't understand you. But I know someone who does understand you.
All right, so how was it for you guys just now? Did it feel good to chat and hang out?
It felt really great, actually.
We were just discussing the places I would take her to show.
Wow. Very cool.
That's amazing. You know, this is a good start, and I'm very proud of both of you for coming on here and doing what needed to be done.
Thanks.
It is refreshing to see that you guys can now talk to each other. Chris, I think despite your insecurities, you have a lot going for you. And Courtney sees that, we see that. So hopefully this experience can be the beginning of just starting to feel a little bit better about yourself and a little bit more confident. And I am excited for the two of you to continue talking, and hopefully a trip to Turkey will be on the horizon and you will finally meet in real life someday soon.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
All right, great meeting you and talk to you soon, Chris.
Bye. Thank you.
What do you think, Courtney?
I'm so happy. I had to suppress all of this. So but finally.
Always know that you deserve everything that you want. It will come from somebody. It could be him, it could not be him, and that's okay.
Either way, don't take anything less than what you deserve.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, Courtney.
Can you blame